All right, we are back with some more D&D action on Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm, and we'll just jump right into it. So last time we finished up the little side jut story with JD, and he made it back to Daggerford, and then we kind of jumped up back over to the main party, who finally got a rest, and as they were resting, Harrison, the guild leader, burst in and was acting real suspicious and took everybody off into the woods and was like telling them like some stuff had happened in the guild hall. And him and Galen kind of went back into town to do some investigating. And while that was happening, the party decided to spar off against each other and attracted some trolls in the forest nearby. And luckily, another character stepped in to save the day by the name of Sheriff DePenis. And that's where we're going to pick up out in the forest outside of Daggerford with some of the party members and Sheriff DePenis. So I'll turn it over to you guys. I'm sure you guys have questions.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Hey, is this hard to hear?
I think it's really just last time somebody misheard and a name sounded like a dick, I got punched.
Oh,
sorry, Sir Eldick. But yes,
Eldrick.
I mean, you boys aren't loud, which is what brought them damn trolls in here.
My apologies, Sheriff. I did not know the trolls were nearby.
I mean, you're out in the woods. There's all kinds of creatures nearby.
It's a good point. So, Sheriff, question for you. That's a mighty fine hat you have there.
Thank you.
You know, we maybe caught a glimpse of you a little earlier today, late last night. When was that? Last night? Earlier. I think we caught a glimpse of you off in the crowd. I mean, no doubt, simply patrolling, keeping the town safe.
You mean before you and that other tore out of there as a cat and wreaked havoc on the townspeople? Yeah, I seen you do that.
Wreaked havoc is a very strong way to put it. We were merely pursuing a lead. Why did you run away, though?
I didn't run away. I heard a commotion going on over here, or over there at the Duke's little fort, as he likes to call it. And something about a gold dragon was involved, and a group of people that are from a guild. Well, not really a guild. They go by the guild lists. And I came to see if they were going to need any help in that situation. And when I got there, the dragon was gone. They were escorting the members of the guild list out. Y'all all came walking out with life without scratch. So I didn't figure I was needed at that point. I just went on about my rounds.
That's a valid explanation.
But you boys have been making quite a scene since you got to town. At least the three of you that have been in town for a while. I ain't never seen these other three before.
Well, you know, we do have we seem to have that effect on most places we go to. You know, we have a certain way of doing things.
What happened to the rest of your party? Like, there was two high elves with you. They ain't here no more.
Yeah.
Some big old giant-looking feller looks about like him.
Yeah.
That changed into the animal.
Yeah, he was called away on a family emergency. Tragic stuff, really. The one of the elves is back in town, picking a few things up for us, and the other one slipped away in the middle of the night. No doubt, more family business. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to hang out with us anymore. We are a little bit abrasive. But once you
Well,
get to know us, we're great.
I have seen quite a few people come and go in this town. A lot of passing through, but some of the members that you boys helped apprehend from the guildless group, they've been causing a lot of trouble last few months in this town.
We're
So-
more than happy to serve the city, Sheriff. What brings you out into the woods? Was it just the commotion, or were you already out this way?
Well, here lately we've been having a whole lot of merchants and travelers getting jumped on the road. Not necessarily by trolls, but by other creatures or even bandits. And usually I'll come out, I'll kind of once around the town and kind of check on things and see what's going on. And I heard a fight going on, so I came over to see what was happening, and I just saw y'all spar, and I was like, well, that's no harm, no foul. They're just blowing off some steam. But then I saw the trolls, and I was like, well, shit.
Well, we
Boys
do.
might need some help.
We do appreciate the help. Yeah, didn't really think that went through, but
So
everyone's
y'all,
okay
y'all
now?
part of the group that checked in on those kids disappearing, ain't you?
Myself, and I'll point over to Huck, our friend here, Huck, and this large fellow back here goes by the name of Prugwin. Yes, we were part of that group that checked in on
Heard
the
that didn't go too
disappearances.
well.
Well, we did find them. We found the missing kids, and then we found a fifth missing kid who summoned a hellmouth that killed the other 4. But we did kill a chain demon, so that was good.
Well, that's good. I can only imagine the kind of hell we'd have been facing if that thing if it came to the surface.
Yeah, we saw some of that hell down the hole when it opened up and the chain demon came out of it.
So I got a question for you boys. The night y'all got into town, y'all see anything that would be viewed as out of the ordinary or strange happening at night after y'all left the festival?
No, we just saw a festival. I mean, we came into town, we came into the inn. We met some patrons there that told us about the festival. We had never heard of it. We're from out of town. We heard about the festival. We went and partook in some of the games and merriment, and certainly had a good time. Then we headed back to our rooms and turned in for the evening. That's where we made the initial contact with Zalzu, the Duke's assistant, and set forth on this path anyway.
So y'all didn't see anything strange that night? Couldn't get into anything?
Turned to Huck and Prugwin, and do either of you remember?
I think we are rather ordinary and attract ordinary things.
Krogwin says, I don't remember a lot from that first night.
Oh yeah, Prugwin had a lot to drink.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because the following morning after you boys got into town, we happened to find a dead gnome in an alleyway.
Oh,
The man
Dead
went by the
gnome.
name of Caspin.
Aspen.
Caspin?
Casper, Rasp.
Don't think I've ever heard that name.
Well, the boy was drained of blood and dumped in an alley.
Not ordinary. That is not ordinary.
But
Huck, roll an intelligence check just to see if you remember. I'll roll for Prugwin. See if you.
Oh, I'm rolling one?
Yeah.
Well,
Lie remembers.
I'm playing dumb though.
You know who else remembers?
Oh, okay.
Pepperidge
That's
Farm remembers.
Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Maybe I don't have to protect you.
Best candy. Best cookie.
Oh, if you know, I mean, then that's fine. That's fine. You can play it ever how you want to.
The lawman is on us. Mum's the word.
Oh, now, I see by the looks on your faces that you're worried. Whatever. I'm not pointing fingers at any of you boys. I'm just simply asking if you saw anything, because a body being drained of blood, there's a lot of red flags there.
Now,
I mean, if I have something I need to be looking for that's killing the town folk, then I need to be on the lookout for something that's draining some blood.
Sheriff, have you ever heard of vampires?
I have.
Do you give credit to such, what some might call, tall tales? Things
Oh.
to scare children at night?
Vampires ain't tall tales, little man.
No, they're not. I just
I've,
wanted to see if we were of like mind.
I've
We-
seen my fair share. Fought a few.
Fantastic. As of we ran into quite a few.
But we didn't have anything happen like this in town till you boys showed up.
Well, and I
Are
will
they
say,
following y'all?
I don't know if they're following us, but we did run into some back where we came from. Was sort of the impetus for our movement north. We encountered a few outside our residence back in Baldur's Gate. We were sent up here on a mission, but also to keep an eye out and see what we might learn about these creatures that attacked us. This was our first encounter with these feral beasts.
Well, now it appears I gotta worry about bloodsuckers in my town too.
Ain't it a bitch?
Yeah, politicians, man.
You know,
Oh, we ain't even gonna go there with that.
Oh, was that?
Anything in the southern part of town that's ran by that sorry Duke. Ain't nobody got time for you.
Yarman,
As you guys are talking, you hear
talk later, Yarman.
something kind of, you hear the bushes to the north of you guys kind of rustling, and you hear like footsteps on the
Hmm.
ground.
pull out
like,
my blades
hurried.
and turn.
Rustle.
I start running that way.
I'm gonna
Okay.
just shoot an Eldritch Blast. No, I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast to shoot if I see anything. As soon as I see anything come through those bushes, though, I'm shooting it.
Okay.
As all of them are jumping, the sheriff looks around and goes, "Man, you boys are awful on edge. How
I
about you
have a
wait and see what the
40-foot
devil
movement.
it is before y'all freak out?"
We did just fight 3 trolls in our defense.
So, a few moments later, let's come bursting out of the bushes. It is a small gnomish child. You know, probably maybe a teenager or a little younger.
I'm flying in with like a
Just
Superman
stops.
punch and then just hold it.
Exire's still going to shoot it.
Oh.
Is it,
Let
is
the
it a
Eldritch
male or
Blast
female?
dissipate.
Okay. Say that again, Buck.
Is it a male or female?
Male.
Okay.
Breathing hard.
Hey.
Just stops and just is looking around.
Hey, calm down, Lubin. What in the devil's going on? Where you running from?
We need help. The old man, the old miner. He's trapped in the mine.
Oh, I'm kind of. Oh. Should we go?
In Anwar's name, I shall render assistance.
I start moving that. I look at them and go, "Where's the mine?"
I don't know.
He points back behind him. This way. I'll show you.
And
Lead me there.
I start moving with the kid.
Okay.
I'm going to stop the kid. Youngin, you need to head back to town. I'll take these gentlemen to the mine. You need to get home. It ain't safe out here.
Okay, I will.
Would have been great if the kid could have waited till tomorrow to come get us. I'm a little tired right now. Kind of sore from getting hit by trolls. Just saying this to myself.
If you boys need to go take a rest, catch your breath after what the hell you went through, we can always go to the guild hall and get assistance from the town's guild.
I mean, if there's a man trapped in the mines, I don't know that he's gonna last until we can go to the guild hall. We should probably just go and take a look now. I say begrudgingly. Which way, Sheriff?
I guess I'll start heading that direction, and you boys can follow.
All right.
Give me just 1 second. I don't know what's happened to my OneNote here.
It became a no note.
Regan, now you laughed too hard at that joke, bud. Too hard.
I'm a little upset that Riken's bar disappeared with my crossbow.
More of a face palm than a laugh. So
Okay, it looked like a laugh.
I was like, also, I'm sorry I took your crossbow.
I mean, it's fine.
Just be told I didn't know I had it. I just remember having a ring and being sent on a mission.
Yeah.
And Clan wanted to touch my butt.
To be fair, most people wanted to touch your butt.
True.
I mean,
No, I just remember you breaking or something happened to your weapon and then you grabbed mine, or I gave you mine, and then I was like, man, where's my crossbow? Like, oh yeah, I just have a bunch of crossbow bolts but nothing to shoot him out of.
that means my character is somewhere with a crossbow and no bolts.
I'm pretty sure what happened in that one was Regan wanted to have a ranged attack instead of his
I had
melee.
nothing. Yeah, I had nothing going on for me there.
Right now, somewhere in the Feywild, there's a bard with a crossbow and nothing to shoot with.
He's strumming that one string,
Yep.
mournfully sobbing to himself. No bones.
He probably woke up and it was a no bones day for him today anyway.
It's a no bones day. A no bones day.
Well,
Some noodles
I
said
had
that
a
was
bunch
okay.
of notes, and OneNote has decided to eat most of them. So
Noodles said it was quite all right.
that's awesome.
Damn you, OneNote.
And a bones
Like Cloud
day.
Bass Superior.
Give me just 1 second to type up some more notes real quick. So
You're fine. Take your time. We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Guys, if you're watching, make sure you check out all of our sponsors today and use code ClanDiesel at checkout.
It is good for 50% increase in price at Steel Series, as well as G Fuel, and never mind, the factory doesn't exist anymore.
Go down to Teespring. There's the link in the panels down below where you guys can order some Not Actually Heroes D&D Super Retro Game Show Extreme and Diz's very own Beholder logo merchandise. And again, use code ClanDiesel for an additional 50% on to your order. Not off.
So on.
If you want to help support the stream, it's the best way to do it.
Gotta eat, chat.
That all goes directly to the Feed Clan Diesel Foundation.
We
It's
hungry.
33 cents a day. You too can feed
Retro
Clan
is
Diesel.
fun, but it's not paying the bills.
Gotta buy Taco Bell somehow.
Exactly.
You heard him, Chad. He said we hungry.
Like, dice aren't cheap, chat.
It's true.
Especially when you get the, heavy metal ones and the wormwood casings and
Yeah. No, Clan Diesel has expensive taste, y'all.
Listen, not
Background?
everybody's living that Gucci
Look
life.
at that
Sly.
chemistry set he has in the background. He definitely has expensive taste.
No, right? He has his
Real.
own alchemy lab back here.
Yeah.
Listen, do you know how hard it is
It's time to cook.
to raise an entire family?
No, but your local necromancer does.
Exactly. Yes, he
Oh, I can
does, and
understand.
it's expensive.
That was a good one. It's good. I like that one.
Since I am a necromancer,
You're a paladin.
or at least I also am a necromancer.
Necromancers for good.
You're a paladin necromancer.
In Josh's campaign,
Oh.
I'm a level 20
A
necromancer.
paladin necromancer is an interesting multi-class.
Yes. Now I want to be a paladin necromancer.
Every time you cast a spell, you have to roll to see if your internal conflict overpowers your desire to cast this spell, and then you just do
Wait a
nothing and
minute.
you lose your
Can
turn.
I be a paladin warlock of the undead?
Ooh. Sure.
You can be whatever you
You
want.
could be an
to be.
oathbreaker. You could be an oathbreaker paladin.
But then I have to be evil.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
a paladin
like
of
you should,
Tiamat.
wait. Does an oathbreaker have to be evil? Because what if
in the
Okay.
player's manual? I mean, Diz can overrule it, but in the player's manual it says oathbreaker paladins are evil.
because you could have a paladin to an evil deity that broke its oath and went good.
Oh, what if you're a paladin of
Oh,
Tiamat
the
that broke your
paradox.
oath to Tiamat? Yeah.
Speaking
Or
from
like a
experience with Tiamat,
paladin.
Tiamat will hunt you down, and one of those 5 heads is going to eat you.
Yeah, true.
Maybe that's the whole point of the campaign is you're just running from Tiamat for 20 levels.
Everybody. Yeah. Although
Episode 4. He
I
was.
need to read the new book.
running.
Can I become a paladin of Fisbin?
Are you talking to me?
That shut everybody up real quick.
You could be at level, next time you level up, you can multi-class warlock. I heard this really cool
Exactly.
arch
Can we do D&D ARR?
I know what the first R stands for, but for those who don't, can you tell us what they both stand for?
ARR, a realm reborn.
Yeah, thank you. Just in case you were wondering, Russ, I got you. I know you didn't want to ask. Russ, I got you.
I mean,
Russ,
I
got
know,
you.
but for the
Russ,
viewers,
I got you. And really Sly?
Shut up, Russ. I had no clue. I could have kept doing it.
I thought something was wrong with my internet.
Russ, I got you. As long as you don't have Spectrum Clan, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with the internet.
I do have Spectrum, actually.
Ooh. Sorry about that, dude.
yikes.
I'm just going to do like the Joker in Batman 89 and ask you, Sly, where do you get these wonderful toys? Wonderful toys, wonderful toys, wonderful
There you go.
toys. Also, I hope all of you have seen Batman 89 because it's the best.
That's the one where Jim Carrey's the Riddler, right?
No, that is not. Excuse me,
That's
sir. Once
freaking-
again, you need
Batman
to see
89 is
yourself
the
out.
one with bat nipples. Thank you.
No, that's not right either.
It's okay. I know which one it is. That's the one where he says something about where is she, right? That one?
No. It's where Jared Leto is the Joker.
I'm gonna
he
leave
dances
this
in the
call
street,
now.
right?
You guys are going to cause Clannis to have some type of
We're
psychotic
gonna have
episode
an
here.
aneurysm right here on stream.
Is that the one where Batman's like he has the black and red suit? He's like skinny. It's like in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry McGinnis,
Yeah.
voiced by Will Fidel.
Yeah.
The guy that was in Superbad?
No, Will Fidel is Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World.
In
Never
this
heard of
case,
the show.
Batman and Batman.
You sure?
Beyond.
You sure you're not thinking of the guy that played Ron Burgundy in Anchorman?
So on a real note,
Go ahead.
talk about shitty days.
Go ahead.
Will Fidel was the older brother in Boy Meets World, and he played Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond.
Mhm.
And those both shows stopped shooting on the same day. He went in, did his last voice lines for Batman Beyond in the morning, finished up his last scenes for Boy Meets World in the afternoon, and then
Listen,
was
Is that
jobless on the next day.
Is that a shitty day or just a very liberating day?
All right.
I feel
I have
His bank account
retyped
was liberated.
notes from memory. And now we can proceed.
All right.
All right. So, you guys make your way not too far to the north. It takes you probably about 30 minutes to get up through this way, and you hear the voices of some gnomes, and you kind of move toward in that direction. You see that there are about 4 male gnomes standing outside of this cave, and they look pretty much in distress and just worried as you approach them. One of them sees you approach and says, Did the boy send you to help?
Yes, we are here to provide assistance.
Okay. Hurry. Very large man. He ran in there to help, but it's the machine. It's gone crazy, and it's out of control. And there's no way he can stop it by himself.
Do these gnomes seem trustworthy?
I just take off running.
Yeah,
You can roll.
I'm going in.
You can roll an insight check as they kind of start taking off.
I'm gonna give him a little. I don't trust these gnomes. That's a 14.
That's racist.
I trust everybody.
A 14.
I don't trust gnomes. Yeah, 14.
You're a racist.
They
vampire.
generally look in distress, and you feel like that is authentic. And from everything that you know, you don't have any reason to doubt what he said.
I'll follow them in then.
Okay.
I'm still keeping an eye on these gnomes.
Okay.
I give him a side eye as I walk past them.
What's up with that?
Draw
guy?
my swords. Kind of do one of these towards him. No.
Okay. You guys
almost think
make
they
your
were
way
vampires.
into.
Don't be stepping.
You make your way into the mine there, and does anybody here? Does anybody not have dark vision?
Yeah, 60 feet of it.
You do not.
I
I do not. I'm a human.
Who ran
So-
in first?
About 100 feet
I'm
into the
I'm
cave,
far
it's
ahead of
pitch
him.
black.
Wait. I will walk over to Sir Eldritch.
Thank
and
you for
say-
saying his name right.
Say, I'll extend my hand out to him. And say, just here, take my hand.
Thank you.
And then when he touches me, I'll cast dark vision on him.
Okay.
For the record, I don't have dark vision.
Well, I
You
don't
don't?
know that because you didn't say anything.
Well, he's
But I'm already
not
I'm already
with
in there.
us. Yeah, he's
I'm
not
in
with
there
us.
already.
Okay. So now for the next 8 hours, you have dark vision.
Alright,
Thank you,
so,
sir. May Anwar bless you.
Shake my head, turn him around, and point him back to.
Oh, it's this way.
Yes.
Okay, you guys make your way into the mine, and there are some offshoots from the main tunnel, but you can very clearly hear something metallic scraping against stone, and it's echoing from ahead. So it's kind of curves around a bit, but it's fairly straight path through there, and slow motion running in the dark.
On the beach.
Oh,
Baywatch
Baywatch.
over here.
But as you entered like this large opening in the mine, you see this mechanical beast just kind of towering over what looks like a small man standing right in front of it with this hammer over his shoulder, just screaming at the top of his lungs.
There's not like half of a Kenneth Branagh on a wheelchair, is there?
No.
That's a Wild West reference for the rest.
I understood that reference.
I got that one too. They don't have
Giant
collars
spider
that are made
beast.
out of metal.
Yes, it's not a giant spider beast.
That is a man's head.
Let's see. Let's go over to the map screen here.
The man.
You're welcome.
Going
man.
straight to the
It's a scorpion now.
This is not a big mechanical spider. No, it is.
It's
It is
A giant mechanical scorpion.
But it looks
There are
like a
too many
large
layers.
mechanical scorpion.
It's all they had at the store.
So,
We've got giant mechanical spiders at home.
where you would think the claws would be, you've got on one hand, it looks like a. Okay, I know who's dying first. So getting my targets here. Some notes. On one hand, where you expect a claw to be, you have a what looks like a drill, and on the other side, it looks just like kind of like a post sticking out where the other claw should be, and the tail kind of whips around, and instead of it being just like a spike, it actually flares out into like 3 prongs and looks like a claw.
Well, this looks terrible. Why do you gnomes keep building shit like this?
And as you approach the guy in front, as he's yelling, he kind of looks behind him and sees you guys, and this
Raises one eyebrow.
And Mario, do you want to describe what your character looks like and what he does at this moment?
Yeah. So there's this hulking 7'3" monster in front of you that has been dwarfed by this thing. He's got a warhammer head as a as an amulet, and he is charging ahead, kind of blindly, just kind of following the noise. Well, no, at that point I can see him. But he yells back, "Are you the help that came?" And then I'm gonna charge closer to the machine.
Yep. So I need everybody to roll initiative.
Natural 20 on the first roll. Let's go.
Gosh.
You wasted it. Now it's gone.
It still happened.
Just out of curiosity, what does that put your initiative?
22.
I still beat you.
Diz,
Yes.
is that the correct icon for me?
No, I just threw an icon out there. Sorry.
This is the one you're talking about?
I just threw your old icon out there.
Okay. I was
Since
gonna say because that's not who's here right now.
yeah, that's just the one I had ready. So.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I guess I need to roll as well.
That will be
Just to
the only
clarify,
19 I
we
roll
had
tonight.
no long rest or anything, right? We're going straight from the troll fight into this.
Yep, I am.
Straight from the
I
troll
am.
fight into this. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on, actually, because I am bloodied right now.
We had a short rest though, right? Didn't we expend?
I don't remember. I mean, we literally.
no, I had
remember
a
you guys taking,
potion.
but,
I had a big potion. That's what it is. I
Yeah.
was like, I have a lot more hit points in my thing than I
think,
should. But
I
yeah,
think I gave you a potion, yeah. Because I had a greater healing, I think I gave you.
yeah.
Alright. Let's put this over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who? Oh, we're missing Brugwin. So, somebody want to roll for him while I
Yeah, I got it.
pull up his character sheet?
Natural 20.
Oh,
Goodness.
you can use that one then.
You're muted, clan.
You muted, clan.
I had a nat 20 on my initiative as well.
I had a
Yeah.
19, so I have burned the only 2 good rolls that die will give me for the rest of the
Yeah.
Clan,
So
rest
that
of the night.
makes him a.
clan. Can I get one really good Eldritch Blast?
23. Alright,
What,
so
like
let's
save?
sort those. And
Yeah, I need one.
um,
I need one really good Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
The mech goes last, by the way.
Do you want
So,
the Agnenos Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's the Eldritch Blast everybody knows and loves.
So what we have right now is Sheriff DePenis up first.
What that name?
Oh, what the hell did they fucking do to this damn thing? Well, nothing for it, I reckon. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and fire a shot. That would be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 points of damage.
9 points. Okay.
And for my second attack, that's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
For another 9 points of damage.
All right, consistent damage there. All right, you're kind of just standing there in the entrance of this large cavern. Or not cavern, but large opening in the mine here.
That'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Prugwin. What would Prugwin do?
He
Well-
would heal someone, probably.
All right, let's see what he's got.
He would throw a fireball from his mace.
Fireball mace. He would cast Animal Friendship, not knowing that it's not an actual animal.
Be friends with the scorpion.
All right, so since he's real close, among all of you, who looks the worst in?
Me.
All right, so
Clan's got like 9 hit points and Mal's still like me.
Or maybe Clan. I don't know. I can't see his hit points.
You can go ahead and have it. It's fine. I won't hold it against you when I'm dead.
I mean, I can see that we're
Alright.
both bloodied though.
I'm gonna roll. Low goes to Clan, high goes to Mal. So
There you go.
That's on
Alright.
the heal. If the heal was low, it goes to Clan, and if the heal was high, it goes to
all right, so
That
he
is my luck.
cast a level 2 cure wounds. So that is 2d8.
+3, right?
Plus 5, actually.
5 for him.
oh,
yeah.
damn.
2D8
That is
2D8 plus
10 points of healing.
5. To who?
To you,
Huh.
to XR. Yep, I rolled
Nice.
high. So
I'll take it.
yeah, he is going to move out a little bit to here. And that will be his turn.
I am no longer bloodied.
Yarman.
Do you have a 20-foot cone by chance on you?
20-foot cone. I do believe we have that in our inventory here.
You just carry it around on your person at all times.
I have a 30-foot cone and a 15-foot cone.
Now we're good. I'll just do the line. I have the option to do either a 30-foot line or a 20-foot cone. I was gonna
Okay.
see if maybe I could hit all of the scorpion in a 20-foot cone. But I'll just do the line. It'll be easier. So I
Okay.
move there as I'm running, and I take a deep breath in, and I channel the ancient dragons, and I shoot out a line of frost breath at the
Okay.
scorpion for my first attack.
So that's a
he-
save, right?
It's a dex save.
That is a 4.
That fails. He takes 6 cold damage.
Okay.
I keep moving up. Actually, how far I have 40 foot. 35, 40. I'll move around to here with that last 10 feet. And then I will punch with my second attack.
Yeah.
That is 15.
15 misses.
All right. I will bonus action punch.
Okay.
Oh, come on. 18?
18 misses. You hit the
18
armor,
misses.
and it is just kind of rattles your body.
I look back as my arm's shaking, going, he's hard.
All right.
And
Okay,
that
hang
ends
on,
my
I need to
turn.
write it down. All right. We may just have the title of the episode right there.
He's hard.
All right, Morwen.
Okay, as my bonus action, right on top of Sir Eldritch, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Okay. What does it
So-
look like? Like, is it a shape that is persistent?
You call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded, the intangible spirit, so it has no shape.
No. Okay.
It appears in a space that's a 5-foot cube you can see within the range, which is 60 feet.
Is that thing that they ran back and forth through and got
Yeah.
healing last time?
The spirit? The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fey of my choice. So I want it to look like a giant constrictor snake.
Okay.
Um,
Snake.
and
Snake.
so
Hey.
it can heal 4 times. And I will roll.
I will take all 4 times.
So for the first round, you get 3.
What is that piece of string on the ground?
That's his constrictor snake.
And the snake.
I'm a snake.
So you can move it,
So it's right on top of him right now.
and you said it gets 3, right?
Yeah, 4 total, and Clandis gets 3 back this round because I rolled
Okay.
like shit.
How many? Does it have like a number of uses it can be used,
4.
or
Yeah,
4?
It can be used
So-
3 more times.
One plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 3.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
you see, I
4
put it on
times
the
total.
red dot there, so you can just.
It can't move, but anyone that runs into it will get the healing once per round.
Okay.
And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will smack this thing with my short sword.
Okay.
Probably not gonna. That's a 19, 12 plus 7.
That misses too. Actually, it makes contact. You just don't cause any damage. Yeah.
Nothing happens. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's it for me.
You can tell that this thing is very heavily plated. All
Well, don't
right.
worry, I got
So
something
we
for it next
have
round.
our Goliath. Your turn. I don't think you've said your name out loud yet, so it's unless you scream it as your war cry, they won't know your name until afterward.
He's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, his name is Pikachu.
Hey, I'm the rat for Pokemon.
All right. So since I already charged in, I'm gonna go ahead and you guys are gonna hear this like I'm gonna like growl like a bear and go into my rage.
How's that sound?
Good. That's fine. Sorry for anybody wearing headphones. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my Warhammer.
I'm sorry, I stepped away to get a drink. Can I
No,
hear
no,
that
no.
growl one more time? My headphones cut out.
That's a 9.
That's gonna be a miss.
That's good. Okay, it's a good miss. Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and take my secondary attack as well. Once again with the Warhammer. That's a 10. Also misses.
10 misses as well.
Cool. Fantastic. All right, and
You rolled a 4 and a 5.
yeah.
If you keep
sure did.
in that direction, in a few more rounds, you'll make
I
a
may do a
make
bit of tickle his
contact.
taint. Who knows?
Regan, can I get that growl one more time?
No.
I was away, my headphones cut out.
Nope, not doing it.
All right.
Not doing it.
You gonna
And,
stay where you're at there?
I'm gonna go ahead and stay where I'm at.
All right. So, as you swing at it, it's going to take a reaction, and as it reacts, it spins around in like just a circle, 360 degrees, swiping its tail at the three of you. I need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So I do have advantage on dex saves.
Well, that natural 20 just came back to bite me in the ass. I rolled a 2.
Oh, 2. I'm glad it's not a 1.
Not a 1. Not a
I
1.
would like to deflect missiles and catch the tail.
Baby, you gotta take this with you.
So,
He didn't pull his tail off and throw it at you yet.
Yet.
Yes! Wait, hold up!
Exile was getting ready to move forward towards the scorpion and stops and kind of backs up in this.
25.
25, okay.
That's
That is
a
a
6 for me.
that's a
with
save.
My modifier, so I'm
6 is
assuming
a
I still
fail, and our Goliath is a 7.
And a 21 with advantage.
7. Okay, good. 21 is a save. So you guys see the tail coming and jump over top of it. Our
I'm
druid
distracted,
friend
but, yeah, I'm distracted
turns and it
'cause
catches him square in the chest, and you take. Let's see. You take 2d8 damage.
Owie.
So that is.
Can I do? Is it alright if I do an athletics check to see if I can land on top of him as he's spinning around?
Well, not your turn, so no, you can't.
Okay. Fair. That's a reaction.
That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
You are knocked back 10 feet and prone. So we'll put you back here and mark you as prone.
Did the cold damage seem to do anything to the? Did it like?
It seemed to take damage from it, yeah. Like,
Well,
Like,
I
you
mean,
didn't
like
notice
I
it,
can't
did-
start my car in the cold, so like, did it?
like it did do extra damage. You couldn't really tell that it did any extra damage. It seems to be very functional at the moment.
Does the creature run on diesel?
5. If you're gonna play Pokemon, just let you know. Ice
Runs
is
on
a
clan,
very
angel,
heavy steel.
Sounds like
Stalls it out for 3
I
turns.
wasn't worried about the steel. I was worried about the engine inside of
Is
it.
Is it hard
Alright,
to
Clan.
start like my mom's 1980
Sir
Cadillac?
Eldritch, it is your turn.
All right. Well, seeing that all the physical attacks have done bupkis, the paladin is going to look at it and go, "Try magic, infernal mechanization," and he's going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So
Are you in range, or are you just?
I don't know. let me check. Let me check.
You're just. I think unless it's 60, is it 60?
It is 60.
Okay, yeah,
but not in
you're good.
range.
You're
Okay,
good.
That's what I thought, but you know,
I thought it was
things
30,
change.
which would be slightly out, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. All
Okay,
right, so
all
that
right,
is
cool.
a dex save, right?
Yep, deck save, yes.
That is a natural 1.
Excellent, excellent. Appreciate that.
Yep.
Thank you, Anwar, for your help. All right, so here we go. Need better roll than that. Okay, well that will be 11 damage.
So that is 22 total, right? So
Yes, 22, and now the thing is glowing.
I'm not sure if it's really glowing. I'm seeing.
I mean,
stars
there
right
is
now.
light as it showers down onto it.
There
but,
is light playing on it, yeah.
But
He's there. He's fabulous.
it slowly fades away.
Under my
Um,
breath, I say, "Well, that's great. It just leveled up."
All right,
There you
what are you
go.
gonna do? Anything else?
That will end my turn.
You just gonna sit on the snake there?
Secretly taking care of myself.
Now he started his turn there. Does it count as him, or does he have to leave and re-enter the square?
I don't. I think as long as he's contacting the square. Let me go back and look at the spell. one
That
more
it
time.
doesn't re-trigger?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of my turn. Let me see. Whenever a creature moves into the spirit space for the first time or starts its turn there, so he can
Okay.
stay there, and then on his next turn, I'll roll 2d6 again.
Okay. So I mean, it happens when at the start of his turn, so he gets the healing right now. Then, right?
Yeah, but technically,
The way it reads.
Yeah, I guess so. He would get it twice this round. He got it once when it came into being, and then now. So he gets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. He gets 8 this time.
There you go. 8 more.
Nice. Okay. Well, with that, can I move? Can I still move before I end
You
my turn?
you can. Yeah, you can. You have movement.
Okay. I'm going to move over to. This is you, right, Josh?
That's me.
Okay. So I'm going to move.
Laying there saying bad words. So I don't know if you want to come near me. Near me right now.
I'm gonna move here next to him, and I'll end my turn.
Are you still
How's up,
bloody?
Mario? You don't. Oh, is Mario there? He's not there at the moment. Okay, I'll come back to him.
Are you still?
Yeah, are you still bloodied?
No.
Okay,
I am
so you can
not.
just remove the red dot.
I was going to remove it. Yes.
Okay.
Give me just a second, guys. God.
Do it. Do it now. All right, Huck.
Okay, with my superior combat skills, I'm going to move. 20, 25, and 30. Wait a second. I can do that now. I'm going to leap over Josh. Leap dramatically. And then I'm going to cast the spell.
Okay.
I only have.
How well do super heavy
So
robots?
it has to make a.
I was gonna say if he steps on me, I'm turning into a giant constrictor steak and ripping him apart. But I have lost all sense of humor about this situation right now. About mechanical things smacking me around.
I have
So
some moderately good movement skills. Maybe not as an old man, I don't.
Okay.
as a robot,
I
you do.
rolled a
Wait a second.
18. 18 total on the con save. So do I take half damage?
You officially win. On a succeed save, the creature takes half damage as much damage and suffers no reduction in speed.
Also, just for my amusement, roll a like an acrobatics check as you jumped over, Josh.
You said he takes half damage, didn't you, Russ?
Huh?
So he would
Half
take
damage.
4 damage then, right? So,
Okay.
Booyah!
oh wait, yeah, it's fine. I was just gonna see if you rolled a 1. So
Can I just like, oh my hip? You know, just maybe get a little shard of pee out of.
you can, yeah. Gotta do a readjustment there. All right, Exire.
All right. Looking at the scorpion, looking at how well this fight has been going so far, and how resilient this scorpion seems to be. Can I use my action to look at the scorpion and see if I can perceive any kind of weak point to it, any gap in the armor, or anywhere that might be a little more susceptible to damage?
Well, you don't have any skills in doing, so to do that, you'd probably have to use your action, and you'd probably have disadvantage on doing it because you've never seen anything like this particularly, but I will let you roll for it if you want to.
Now I'll just shoot with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You can try, is what is I think what he's saying.
You can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right. That's going to be, so I take out one of my scimitars, flip it around, aim the pommel towards the scorpion, fire out an Eldritch Blast for 10 points of damage. Max damage on that one. And then I will move.
I'm sorry, that's never not going to be funny to me. That's just...
over here into this healing spirit.
Okay. You don't have any fears of snakes or anything, right?
No, I love them.
All right.
Just one more. One more.
So,
heal for somebody
So
there.
do you roll that heal or do I?
Oh, I do. Sorry.
Very good.
8.
Ooh.
Noise.
Wow.
I casted it, by the way, it is at 3rd level, so I'm just.
Oh, okay.
So you know, I'm not cheating and rolling an extra die every time. Yeah, I have 2 third
Wait a
level spells.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold up.
Normally it only gets 1d6, but yeah, I decided to burn a higher level spell on it.
Nice. I love it. And then with my bonus action, I will. We said we did not take a short rest. Is that correct?
You guys didn't say that you did. You didn't ask to take one.
That is true. All right. Then I will.
It's gonna be a very short campaign.
I mean, it hasn't had, it hasn't had its turn yet, so it may not even be able to hit you guys.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
I choose to believe
I
that.
think you have that reversed because so far we've not been able to hit it.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna take out.
It was.
I'm gonna just flip around the sword that I have out that I used to use for my Eldritch Blast, and just pull it along the back of my neck. And as I do, the blood soaks into the sword, and then fire springs forth from the blade. I take 3 damage, but now my sword's on fire. So
You
that's
have
cool.
scars all over the back of your neck from doing that?
Yeah, it's
Or
just
is
the
it like-
same scar that I just keep.
I was about to say,
cutting
is it
open
the
again and
same one?
Yeah, just the
Right
same
across
place. Oh, it's just nasty and just congealed. Never really heals all the way. Yep, that's
Alright.
it. That is my turn.
That's it. Okay, so it is now my turn. But before we address that, Mario, your character doesn't have dark vision, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I think we missed it, but you can't see anything at the moment. There's no light in here, so you would be swinging with disadvantage at the moment.
Oh,
Okay.
I cast my spell with disadvantage.
Oh, well, you have dark vision. You have those goggles, right?
No? What?
I'm pretty sure you had goggles that allowed you to see. Or am I thinking of the mask that you have?
I
I can't see him right in front of me like that. Like I'm.
You did have goggles of night that were made for you.
I don't have anything in my equipment though.
I mean, you can sense where he is. I mean, you can hear it, but still, it's pitch black. Like you are standing in utter darkness and swinging.
Okay, so would you also consider myself blinded then? Would I be blinded technically?
You
or
would
not?
be blinded, yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
Unless you have,
so
I
then
mean,
I
if you
also
have,
don't have advantage on my dex throws then.
oh, okay. Well,
That's
we
what I was
missed that,
asking.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right, that works.
but you do have some caster friends now that could help you. Huck, I thought you had like the goggles that you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, that some were made for him at some point early on in this campaign.
Yeah.
Looking at my
That's what I
notes
was
again.
Or maybe they were just it was just talked about that they were going to be made for him and never actually were.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
look, I'll take the win. I mean, again,
Speaking as the
I'm
former
good.
assistant to the DM, you did have night vision goggles.
I remember them. Yeah.
When JD
DM?
bought his pair, Ziri made Huck a pair.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she made Turk. She was in the process of making Turk a pair as well.
Yes.
Hmm.
She hadn't completed Turks, but
Right.
she did have Hucks done.
Right.
All right. So the scorpion now takes a multi attack. First one going at the barbarian in front of him. That is a lie. That's 26. Sorry, I rolled really well there.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. The second one, it spins around and tries to hit the monk behind him. That is also a 26. God, I rolled the same thing twice. All right, so let me roll that. The first one, not bad. That's 6 points of slashing damage as its drill hand goes past you and just kind of slashes into your arm. So 6 points to the barbarian, and oh goodness, that's max damage. That's 13 points of piercing damage as the other arm comes around, and it is like a jackhammer, and it just kind of pierces into you and knocks you backwards. That is 13 points of piercing. And then
you said it was piercing or slashing for me. Well,
yours was slashing. Okay. Of course, you're raging, so you take half damage.
Yeah. Okay.
So half of that. So that would be 3 points for you.
Yeah.
And then 13 piercing to the monk. And then I'm gonna roll to see. No, actually, it spun around. So the third attack is gonna come at the barbarian. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Advantage, right? I can't see it.
You can't see it coming. No.
Okay. All right, so he hit me because that was a 5. That was also a 5.
So so you 5 plus something.
No, yeah, 5 plus 2, so 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. So that's a fail. So the claw tail comes down and grabs you and slings you across the room.
If it's grabbing down, just sheer
It is.
thought.
It comes
If
down
it's
to
grabbing
grab
down and slinging him across, that means it's throwing him right over my head, correct?
Over your head, yes.
Can I? This is a projectile that is being thrown. Can I reach up and try to catch him?
You can. I will allow this. It's not going to end up like you think it will, but I will allow it.
It will end up like I think it will either, but I not very smart.
How much do you weigh? How much does your character weigh, Mario?
Double check here 1 second.
600.
325 pounds.
Oh, hold on. This says ranged weapon attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I couldn't catch him.
It's like an improvised ranged weapon.
I was going to say, it's
I'll
an
allow
improvised
it.
weapon at this
Because
point.
if it threw it and hit somebody, I would make it cause damage to that person.
Like I roll a d10 plus 10, and if it reduces the damage to 0, I catch it.
All right, I'm gonna roll the damage now then, and then you go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 7, so 17.
Okay, so that beats the damage. So you grab a hold of him, but as you do that, it's so much force. It basically, what it does is it pulls you backwards, and you guys both hit the ground right there, and you each take.
Here's my theory though. Did I slow him down enough that he didn't take as much damage?
Correct, but you take damage as well. So
that's fine.
Each of
I'll
you
take
take 1d6 damage.
I would like to know how he just pulled ice cream out of that.
So each of you takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it's Texas two-step too.
I'll take 2.
Because it was like you pulled it out of that.
Yeah, you take 2 because it's
the hut
half.
behind
Yeah.
you, almost perfect. It just kind of appeared in your hand.
Hey, Mario, when you hit half your hit points, I didn't. You notice I didn't say if you hit it. When you hit half your hit points, you click on your character and you click on the little circle below it and select that little red dot, and it means that you're bloodied, which tells everybody that you are halfway to being dead. So.
Okay. I mean, I have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of hit points.
So you're probably not close right now. So each of you
Halfway
take
there.
the 3 points. Mario, you take 2.
Whoa.
Sly, you
Living
take,
on a
Living on
prayer.
a prayer.
and that's the end of round 1. So we're back to
Prayer,
JD.
prayer, prayer.
Living on a prayer.
Or sorry, not JD, but Sheriff DePenis. using
I can see
JD's
how
token.
that's confusing.
It is confusing because it says it on the screen.
So I want to move over one space to have a direct line on this creature.
Okay.
And I want to cast a 5th level lightning bolt.
Okay. And that is a dex save,
Dex
right?
15. Yep.
Okay, that is a fail.
Alright, so 10d6 damage. Alright, so that's 33 points of lightning damage.
33 points, okay.
And then I will cast I'll cast, since I have 2 attacks, I can do 2 spells, right?
No, typically not. Unless there's something special.
Yeah, 2 attacks.
Since you have 2
like,
attacks,
actually,
can you
like,
cast 2 spells? You
attack
can
action.
at this level you couldn't. I mean, unless you have a
Well,
cantrip.
Hang on.
And it takes an action to use a spell, not an attack. So yeah.
Check your DM, yes. That's the reason I'm asking.
No, because it probably says it uses an action to do that. Probably.
Yeah, it's this one action.
Yeah. So it uses up your action, yeah, to do it.
All right. Well, then, in that regard, I will use my action surge and I will attack it again
Okay.
with a level 4 lightning bolt.
Okay.
So, same dex save as 15.
Right. Nope. Fail again.
Oh, this one's not as good. That will be 25 points of lightning damage.
All right.
And with that, I'll end my turn.
All right. Progwin's turn. He is actually going to heal himself. So 10.
Oh, that's good.
All right, there's that, and see what else he has here.
If we can get Jameson to sponsor us, then I'll definitely drink more of their product.
I'm down with it. Plan, can I get you to write up that email for me?
That's all he's got. So
Yeah.
it will be Yarman's turn, and you guys are both prone at the moment as it slammed you to the ground.
I stand up.
Okay.
Did the lightning bolts seem like they worked any better?
They seem to be very powerful. I mean, it's not like twitching around or anything, so it doesn't look like it's short-circuited or anything.
Well, let's try throwing a little acid on it. Use my first attack. Inhale real deep again, and then shoot acid out in a straight line, 30 feet, hitting him.
Okay.
Using the acid breath weapon.
That's a save.
DC 13 dex save.
That is a fail.
2d6. Oh. Okay, that balances out 7 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I push up and I strike it with my second attack, just a right hand. And that is. Ooh, that's better. Finally. 26 to hit.
26 hits.
That is 8 damage. And I would like to use my last key point to do.
So, is your attacks considered magical?
I don't think they're magical yet. The breath weapon definitely is, and I can turn my melees magical, but they're not just innately considered magic yet.
Okay.
But I would like to use my last key point to do stunning strike.
Okay.
The con save of 13.
So you're adding it to your hit, right?
No, it's just it's once I hit.
Yeah. So it seems to be immune to stun.
Dang it. Ooh. That hurts. Did my fist do any kind of damage?
Yeah, you can tell that it kind of dented in the metal a little bit there.
Well, then I just try to like drop an elbow right into that dent and see if I can start chipping away at the that one little spot with my bonus action. That is a 25 and another 8 points.
So let me just follow. So you used your action to do the acid, right?
It's an attack. That's only considered an attack.
An attack. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
gotcha.
Once per turn, I can do it up to 3 times right now in a long rest.
Yep.
And then if I want to do it anymore, I have to spend 2 key points.
Gotcha. It just replaces the attack.
But it only replaces an attack, not an action.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so 25.
Yeah, and then it was another
That
8
hits
for the bonus.
8. Okay, 8 damage.
And then I'll just sit there.
Cool. Awesome. All right, Mormon.
How high is the ceiling in here?
It is rather high in here. I would say it's probably about
Love that question. That was such a great
about
question.
25, 30 feet up.
Okay. As my bonus action, I'm going to turn into a giant spider.
Okay.
And then I am going to. I'm within 30 feet. So I'll stand up once I turn into a giant spider. And yeah, I'm within.
So
30
is it?
feet.
It's large size.
Size. Where is size? Large beast. Yes.
Okay. How many hit points?
26. AC 14.
Okay.
And I am going to. First, I'm going to watch Sir Eldritch poop himself and giggle and spider a little bit, and then I'm going to spray webbing on our friend there.
Ooh, okay.
Is
that a save?
It's a physical attack first.
Okay.
So I'm looking to see. I have to roll an attack. So that is a 15 plus 5, so it's a 20.
20 hits.
Okay, then he does have to make a. He is restrained. As an action, he can make a DC 12 strength check on his turn.
On his turn.
Well, It says as an action, so I would assume that means on his turn. not as a reaction, but as an action.
So that is a strength save, right?
A DC 12 strength, yeah, as an act, but it will burn an action for him. But as of now, he is restrained. And then with one of my many appendages, I poke Sir Eldritch, and then I poke at that and point at that as if to say, "Look what I did." But I'm a spider, so I can't. Yeah. Actually, I'd be backwards because I gotta have sprayed out of my ass, so I had to be standing backwards to it. And that is my turn.
All right, Mario.
So I stand up.
Yeah.
And now I have no point of reference as to where I'm at.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can hear the metallic scraping as it's kind of trying to break free from this webbing.
Splat and
But you know the direction it's in. You just don't know exactly how far it is away. But
Okay, I'm
I need you guys to protect me from him whenever he starts to see and realizes there's a giant spider in the room.
I'm gonna
Someone
just kind
tell
of
him
like
it's me.
I'm gonna just kind of yell out into the darkness. Whoever caught me, is the thing nearby? Is it close to you? To try and kind of like triangulate where Sly's character would be standing, I guess.
yeah, you can respond quickly.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
take out one of
point.
my. You point. God. I hear his voice, so I'm gonna take
You
out
do.
a hand axe and throw it in that direction.
Oh God. Okay.
God.
Again with disadvantage, right?
With disadvantage, yeah.
There's one. There's
Oh.
two.
Roll 20 is so good at throwing at a natural one in these situations, but it
So
didn't.
an 11
Okay.
and a 19.
So that is a miss. Yeah, Harwin, you hear a come flying over your head, and then you hear the axe clank to the ground off in the distance.
Damn it! If it had just been a little bit later, I could have tried to catch the hand.
Catch it, slam it down into it.
I just and then I'm just gonna stay there. But as my turn ends, I'm just gonna yell out, "Can someone help me see the light?"
Sir Eldritch.
All right, and
Wait a
hearing
second.
that,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, isn't he glowing?
Who? The scorpion?
He glued for a little while.
Just
Oh, it
a
was for
moment.
little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sacred
never mind.
Flame doesn't
Don't
like.
I got you. I got you, Boo.
Okay.
So at hearing the response from the mysterious gentleman that was here earlier, and then it's now spontaneously moved out of the way,
Yeah,
Sir
spontaneous.
Eldrick goes, "Begone, foul darkness!" And at that, he uses Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
So now his sword becomes magical and emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for another 20 feet beyond that. So there is light for 40 feet around me. So you should at least be able to see a glow.
Yeah, it's right here. Okay, that works. Thank you.
Also, Rican. That's
There you
Clan's
go.
character.
Oh, this is Clan's character. Why do I think this was hit? Okay.
That's Malnox.
Oh,
That
I'm okay.
lasts-
I can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The light
There's your
will
bright
last-
and dim light.
Yep,
You said 20 for bright light, and then after that is dim, right?
the dim light.
Yeah, you can see it on the. I've made circles there.
And that will last for
I
10
don't see the
rounds.
circles.
Oh yeah, you can't see the auras. Me and Clan can.
I do,
Stream
I see
can.
it. You're in dim light, Rican. You're all
Okay,
right.
that works. That works. I can,
All right.
Just look at
Uh,
stream, Rican. Look at stream.
How about now?
let me pull up the tab again.
Can you see it now?
Yes, I can see
Yes.
it now. I can see the dim light. Perfect.
Oh,
All right. And I guess with that will end my turn. because I can't really do anything else, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, Huck. Standing next to a spotter.
Everybody can see this large spider now on the.
Ooh. Yeah. Weird stuff. I'm gonna cast my spell. Oh.
9 points. Okay. It is. I'm restrained, but I can still make a con save. Where did my D20 go?
I've got a D20 here, Des, if you want me to roll it.
That is a 12. That is a fail.
Ooh.
9 points of force damage.
And not that you're moving around a lot, but your speed is halved.
Oh, it's halved? Okay. Until the next
until your next turn, yes.
Until like the end of my next turn, probably, right?
End of its next turn, yes. You're correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Run.
Do you want to run at the scorpion or anything? No. Okay. All right.
I don't.
Thanks, Aaron.
How is the scorpion starting to show any signs of wear? Any signs of slowing down?
Let's see.
Well, in fact, it is slowing down.
Actually, I will mark it as bloodied. It looks kind of like dented up pretty good. It's a little hard to see right now because it's covered in web.
Then I will bonus action, take my other sword, pull that along the inside of my biceps on the other arm, and as the blood soaks into that one also lights on fire. And I take another 3 points of damage. And then they're both on fire. I'm going to turn around and shoot an Eldritch Blast out of it again. I don't want to go close to this thing right now because it looks scary. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
With
Took more damage from himself than the enemy.
So, does me being restrained gives him advantage, right? You have advantage on that attack.
That's a 19 still.
19 misses.
Yeah.
All
right.
Don't forget, Josh, you got to roll a heal him too.
Oh, that's true. I just started.
For the final charge.
He did start on that turn, yeah.
Yep.
And then the snake is gone, right?
6.
And then I'm going to, that's great, back up to where I was before I used all the fire stuff. I'm going to go over here and stand, let's see here. I'm going to move off.
I love the druid characters. You always have to have extra tokens for that.
I'm going to move up to here. Yeah. Up to here. And then just kind of turn and face that scorpion and end my turn. It's gonna be it.
All right. So on its turn, it's going to try to break free from the restraints.
I want to break free.
And I rolled a 12. So plus some other stuff, but so he breaks free, and immediately. It's at half speed, so it goes 1, 2.
I try to punch it.
Okay, you can.
No, I can't. We haven't gotten back to the
your
top
reaction
of the round.
already. Yep.
Yeah.
To catch Mario. All right, so it runs over there. It has no more action, so that is the end of round 2, and we've got JD up.
That'd be Sheriff to you, good sir.
Oh, I keep saying JD. That's Sheriff.
That is Mr. DePenis.
I am going to attack it with my crossbow.
Please, just a penis. Mr. DePenis is my father.
I quit.
That would be a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
That is 12 points of damage.
12. Okay.
And then my next attack. That ain't gonna make it. That's only an 18.
Nope. Nope, that is a miss.
And before I have my turn, I'm going to move over to. We'll move about right here.
All right.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. So, as you do that, it's going to take its reaction. And I need Huck, the spider, and Sir Eldritch to make a dexterity save.
Oh.
That is a 1.
Oh.
Oh, that's actually a 20 for me. The
20
spider
is a success.
Nimbly bimbly, yes.
All those legs. And his clan stepped away.
Yep, he appears to have.
I'll roll for him if you want.
We'll give him just a couple seconds here. I gotta roll all this damage, so for,
No.
for oh, this
I
is
rolled
this
a
is
2 for
flashbacks for
clan.
me.
No.
What'd you roll? A 1? A 2?
No, 2 for clan.
Clan, if you're there, you need to roll. Otherwise, I'm gonna roll and see who gets to roll for you.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. There he is. There he is. Clan, roll.
Roll, clan, roll.
Roll, clan, roll.
What do I need to roll?
Just roll
Dexterity
20.
save.
Dexterity save? I can do that. I can do that all day, sir.
If he rolls it to him, we'll laugh.
Almost. I roll. That would be a 6.
6.
Oh.
Okay, so you fail.
I'm wearing plate.
Okay, so I rolled not great on the first one, so that is
Appreciate it.
3 points of damage to Sir Eldritch.
Okay, that's fine.
And-
We'll do that.
That is total of 15 damage to Huck, and then you guys are knocked back 10 feet, and you
Now
are
I can't do it again.
prone.
Oh. Thanks. Whoever did that.
All right. Now it's Prugwin's turn. So Prugwin is going to see this and immediately run over and use a level 2 cure wounds on Sir Eldritch. It's 13 points of healing.
Oh, bloody's half, right?
Yeah.
Sir
Bloody
Eldritch
fast,
gets
so-
hit once and gets healed.
It's
Yarman's been over here taking a beating. That's good.
Yeah.
having
Eldritch is just our
Star.
sweet summer child.
He doesn't have any good bonus action spells that he could use. He can't use Healing Word because it's you can't double up like that. All right, so Yarman.
Is there, Diz, tell me,
Yes.
is there a way that I can get, I just need to know like where I need to stand to be able to shoot a straight line. Maybe it's there. To shoot a straight line without hitting the spider. Can I do that right there?
So you
Is
were
that it?
here, and you're gonna go there, and a straight line would well. What? How does it read?
It's a 5 foot, maybe there. Well, it's a, yeah. when you take an attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of draconic energy in either a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 foot wide of your choice. You choose the damage type of your breath weapon: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. Each creature that in that area must make a dex saving throw of 13, taking 2d6 damage on a fail or half as much on a success. You can use this feature 3 times for a long rest.
So it hits
While you
his
have the-
square. So it would, if it says anything in the line, then it would hit him right there.
There's no way to thread it through at
It would have
all,
to
right?
be. It would have to
Couldn't you
be
just back up
from.
to end it on him, Sly?
Well, then I couldn't. I'd have to
It
back
would have
up
to be
so
from
far, I
there.
couldn't get back in within range. I could do it from
Yep.
here.
It would have to be from right there. Yep.
Okay, that works.
That would-
that's
that
what I was
wouldn't
trying
hit.
to figure out is where I would do it without hitting either of them. And then nothing so far has seemed to do anything more. So I'll light up the last breath weapon. I'll use fire.
Okay.
And he makes the DC 13.
Okay.
Save. Dex
I
save.
rolled a 13.
Is he dexterous?
No, I rolled a 15 minus 2.
Oh, dang. He takes half of 8 damage then, which is 4.
Okay. I failed every deck save up until that point.
And it's fire damage.
Okay.
And then I will push up and I will pop with my other attack and my bonus action. 22 for the first pop.
That hits.
9 damage. And natural 20.
That hits as well.
4, 5 is 9 plus 5 is 14.
14 total. Okay. All right.
And that is my turn. I'm gonna go
All
see if I
right.
can.
Morwen the spider.
Okay, first I'm gonna see if I get my web back. So if I roll a 5 or 6, I get it back. Is that the way it works? It says recharge 5, 6,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
So I rolled a 5, so I got the web back.
Okay. Is it a ranged attack?
It is a ranged attack, so yeah,
Okay.
I would have to roll it with disadvantage.
Yep.
Or move away from him.
Correct.
But he's already taken his reaction this round, so I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna move away, and then I'm going to spray him again, and that is a 16 plus 5, 21.
21 hits.
Okay, he is once again restrained.
Give him like a sad face or something.
Oh no.
It's next level that my strikes become magical.
I will.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll run over here,
Okay.
Skitter over.
and that is my turn.
All right. So Mario, your turn.
Asking for a friend. These rocks here.
Yes.
Are they pretty easy for me to climb up on?
Yeah, they're gonna be rough terrain, but yeah, you
Okay.
can climb up on them. Yep.
Okay. Rough terrain.
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna ride the gigantic spider.
You know
So-
exactly what I'm gonna do.
As soon as you climb up on the rock, it's half your movement while you're on top of them. So
Okay, that works. Can I do something stupid?
you can definitely do something stupid.
Cool. So I'm gonna climb up on this rock. right here,
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to launch myself onto his back.
Okay.
While trying to launch myself, I want to grab onto his tail and try to impale him with his own tail.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can try. Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want me to do? An athletics check? An acrobatics
Okay,
check? What do you want
so first I need you to roll an acrobatics check as you're jumping and trying to grab this thing. So you have to be kind of dexterous to do that.
me to do? Okay.
So let's
That's
roll
okay.
that first. Okay, so this is going well. If you happen to grab the tail, I need you to roll like just a raw strength check just to see if you have the strength to pull it down.
Okay.
So roll that for me.
18 strength.
Wouldn't he be at
Okay.
disadvantage because the tail's restrained?
The tail's not restrained anymore.
Yeah,
I
he just
just
re-restrained.
Oh, you rewebbed him. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll give you disadvantage on the acrobatics. Let's do that.
Okay, so it's still the 4 for
Okay,
acrobatics.
so that's good. Now I'm gonna give you disadvantage on the strength check because it is glued to the wall basically because the web. You're gonna not only bend the tail down but rip the webbing loose. So roll that one again for me.
That's fine.
Okay. That's not
that
bad.
was the athletic. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so it's an 8 strength.
Oh no, yeah, you. Well,
14
let's
with
see.
athletics and yeah, I'm with the.
I think
the
it's the
max with-
same.
They're the same. They're both.
It's the same
plus
roll,
fives.
so 14's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
So
Okay.
you jump and you go to, like, you grab the tail and you pull it, and you feel the webbing kind of like pull loose a little bit, but then you're just kind of hanging there. It's just not enough to pull it loose.
And now Regan is restrained.
He's
Stuck in the
technically
wall.
not restrained, but he is hanging from the tail that is restrained.
Excellent.
So we'll put you like over here on top of the thing.
In that case, what the hell can I do then? Stuck up there now.
I mean, the 4 acrobatics would have been amazing. I was gonna have you miss and land in the webbing, and you're just stuck to its back. But
I would rather do that because then I just like freaking.
now you're just gonna hang in there like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and all right. So I started off over here. So that was.
Yeah,
10
so
to get
that's
there.
that's your action to do that. You still have. You probably don't even have any movement left. You could let go and drop down onto its back if you wanted to, or you could hang out there.
I have like 5 movement left.
Oh, okay.
Can I just let go and then just kind of like take like half a step back over here just so I'm not on top of him then I guess.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Okay.
Since
And
it's
then
restrained.
So yeah, I think that's about it for me there. That's all I got.
Okay.
As a free action, the spider would like to clap his front 2 pinchers.
I do appreciate the creativity, though. All right, Sir Eldritch, you are prone at the
Okay.
moment.
So I'm going to stand up, and that's going to take what, half my movement?
Yep.
Okay, so with that, he is going to run here, and I would like to attack the shooter.
Okay, that's with advantage.
Awesome. Okay, well, that first attack is great. So that is with advantage. Never mind. Never mind.
Advantage, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that is a 27 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Okay, so that's 8 damage. And then with my second attack,
Now you cast Radiant Weapon, right, or magical weapon, or what was it?
I
on your
cast Sacred
sword?
Weapon.
Sacred weapon. So it does radiant
Yes.
damage too, doesn't it?
No.
Or does it just glow?
It just gives it.
Is it
bright
considered
light, and
magical?
then the weapon is considered magical. I add +3 to my attack rolls.
Okay, there you go.
All right. For my second attack, I would like that would be a 18.
18 misses.
Okay. Now, can I schmoot?
That was with advantage, right? You have advantage.
Okay, that is a 23.
That hits, yeah.
Okay. And that would be 11 damage.
Okay.
And can I also schmoot said spider?
Schmoot? You smite?
I would like to wrathfully schmoot the spider.
Can you do it to the scorpion and not the spider?
So if you're using
the scorpion,
if you're using the spell Wrathful Smite, you have to cast it before you attack.
okay.
That it kind of preps it and then you use it. Divine Smite you can use after you've hit.
Okay.
So you'll have things like Wrathful Smite. What's the other one? Thunderous
Searing
Smite.
Yeah.
Searing Smite.
Smite.
You kind of prep those beforehand.
Gotcha.
Issa
Okay.
poppers.
Okay, well then I would like to use my divine smite if that's okay.
That is fine.
Okay.
I will cry
so-
about it a little, but it's okay.
Just like you gotta
Okay.
cast your seals before you judge.
So that would be 10 smite damage,
All right, 10 radiant damage.
and then that expends all of my first level slots. And I end my turn.
All right, Huck.
Okay.
Huck's been building something in the back there.
He has been.
Some circle back there. It's a 10-foot.
Well, I was trying to see if I would hit any of y'all, and I would. So I'm going to, at great risk myself. Yes, you can. You can cheer me on in just a second when I hit the scorpion.
Wait.
Okay, just hold on. Just a second.
What's your time?
I am going to do that. You can
Hashtag Titus, don't cuss.
Don't cuss. All right. So 5, 10, 15, and say, I'm gonna do
Shocking grab.
shocking grabs.
Ah, cool.
And okay.
You have advantage on this.
Yes, because it's got metal armor. Sweet.
No, because it's
It's
webbed
encased
to the
in webs.
ground from Spider-Man over here.
And flanked by about 4 people.
Oh, well, also because it's metal. I would have had advantage. No, they're both.
I mean, technically, we don't know what kind of metal.
Add 7 plus that.
Adamantium.
Quickly.
Maybe.
That's a 12.
12 total with advantage.
With advantage, they're both 7s.
Okay, that is a miss.
It's a good try, though. It's a good try.
I blame you for it. We just missed. That's what we get for playing too much Cuphead. Okay, that's it for me.
Cuphead, yeah. Exire.
Alrighty, I'm gonna run up to here. Both swords out. Take 2 slashes at this guy. And they both had advantage, right?
Both have advantage, yes.
That is a.
If I remember correctly, one of them is not magical, right?
It has a gem in it now. Does that make it magic?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does,
Okay,
actually.
so it's magical.
Mhm.
So then that is a 8. Yeah, no, the first one was a 22
22 hits,
and then 18, which I don't think hits.
18 misses, yep. And they're both on fire, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So it does does fire damage as well. So that's gonna be D6.
Yep, I know. Getting to you in a second, Josh.
Well, I just want to be fair. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just gonna let him roll first, and then you can tell me the rest of it.
10 total damage. 1 of that was fire damage.
Well, he's
Okay.
not restrained anymore. Well, yeah, he is, because it's vulnerable to fire, and the webbing has 5 hit points.
So it only took, what, 2 hit points of that then if it's vulnerable?
Yeah.
So it's still got 3 hit points left.
So the webbing, if I remember correctly, is flammable.
It's vulnerable to fire. Yeah.
Usually what happens is a caster will cast web, and then they will cast fire onto the web, and it does extra fire damage to the creature. Because it lights up.
But here's what it says about the webbing. It says the webbing can be attacked and destroyed. Armor class 10, 5 hit points, vulnerability to fire damage. So it doesn't say that it's going to spread, but it is vulnerable. So however you want to rule
Okay.
it's fine with
It
me.
doesn't
But
say this
I was
one
attacking the
is
scorpion.
flammable.
I wasn't.
I know, but
attacking
it's
the
all
web.
over it. So if you
Yeah.
hit it, you're going to hit it, the webbing. But in this case, it doesn't say necessarily that it is flammable.
No, it just says it's vulnerable to fire damage, not flammable. So, but like I said, however you want to rule it, it's fine with me.
Right. Yeah.
'Cause
So,
I've been
so
waiting for somebody to hit it with the flaming, for the fire attack. And I was like, this is going to end badly.
I didn't
I'm not
realize
gonna-
it was different from the magical webbing. I was ready
I
to
know,
hit it
right?
to try to do the extra damage.
I know. That's what I thought too. But I guess it is different. So it doesn't just light up. So all right. So that would. All right. Do you have anything else, XR?
Nope.
Or
that's
jump to its turn. All right. So on its turn, it's going to try to break free of the webbing.
I want to break free.
Okay. And it succeeds. So just rips free of the webbing. The only thing it can do at the moment is use its reaction to do its spin attack, because that's the only thing it has. So I need everyone standing around it to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think my dad's glasses for him because I don't think he.
Now, I'm not good at Dex.
14.
Ooh, natural 20? Oh, you have disadvantage?
Just throw these in the trash.
He would have disadvantage because he's on plate armor. Yeah.
Or he has advantage.
I have advantage because I can see again.
But he has natural 20, so yep. So that is a 7, a 12. So that's
23.
fail, success, and exire.
14.
14. That is a success also. So Huck and Sir Eldritch take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked back and prone.
I am so down. So
And
entirely-
he is also down. So
Wowzer. Why can I not click on Hook anymore?
I was trying to
Oh,
get you to
'cause-
kill your slot.
1,
That was my goal.
2.
I didn't take any. I jumped over it.
Okay. So no longer restrained, so we'll take that off. So we're back to Sheriff DePenis. Got it right that time.
So, where
Inspiration
would I
for
need-
me.
Where would I need to angle to fire off a lightning bolt?
You'd probably need to be like about right here.
Okay, so right here can do the line I need then.
How long is it?
100 foot.
Yeah, I think you're good.
'Cause, I mean, that would be a straight line cutting the squares in half.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't hit anybody else but the scorpion.
All right, so you cast, and I have to roll. Well, that's a 12.
DC's 15.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a 5.
Alright. 8d6. Oh, yes. I like that roll.
7 6s and a 5.
Snake eyes. He rolled snake eyes.
That is 29 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And that will. Let's make sure I don't have that as a bonus. Nope, that'll end my turn.
All right. So, Ragwin's turn. He's gonna run over to Huck.
Yay!
And... Sorry, I was gonna heal Slap,
It's all good. It's all good.
but I think he needs it worse at the moment. So he's gonna do a level 2 cure wounds.
Let's go.
That is 20 points of healing. All right, and
Thank-
Yarman, your turn.
Ragwin.
Is I just sent you a DM.
Oh, okay.
I just want clarification on Draconic Strike. That doesn't say it costs a key point or anything, right? That just turns my melees from bludgeoning into a elemental type that I want.
When you damage a target with an unarmed strike, you can change the damage type to acid. Right, so you instead of bludgeoning, you can change it to this other.
It's an element.
Form.
It's just an elemental strike,
That's how it reads. Yeah.
and it doesn't say anything about key points. So I assume I can just do it on all of my unarmed strikes.
Yep. That's how it reads as well. Yeah. It doesn't say that there is a key point involved.
I mean, it doesn't really help me. It doesn't do any more damage, or it just changes.
It just changes the type. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well then, let's fire up. Did any of the damage types I've done so far? I did acid, lightning, and fire, or cold, acid, and fire. And I've seen lightning. Does anything look like it's
Damaged at work? No, not that you could tell. The lightning has definitely done a lot of damage to it.
But it's just because it's been hit a lot with lightning,
Yeah.
right? All right.
That's what you would think. Yeah. I would think.
I'm gonna pick a spot that looks like the metal's starting to weaken, and I'm just gonna all 3 punches. I'm gonna turn to acid damage and try to kind of eat through the metal in a spot
Okay.
that it looks weak. That is gonna miss. That is a 13.
13 misses.
That is what 20, 12 and 8.
20
Yeah,
hits.
20. That
Yeah,
is
20.
max damage 11 acid, and that's a 12.
12 misses.
So 1 shot lands for acid damage.
Okay.
And then that'll end my turn.
All right. Morwin. Spider-Man.
Is Huck still down, or does he?
He's healed up. I don't even think he's bloodied at this point, right? So
No, I'm not. Sorry. Let me.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I remember.
Okay.
He's laying down, but
Yes.
you see Brugwin over there. So
All right, then I will. Well, let's see if I can pull a rabbit out of my ass again. That's a 5. so
Make sure the close door again.
1,
you
2,
son of a bitch.
3, and then I'm gonna spray him again. Let's see if I can hit again. That's probably not gonna hit. That's a 15 plus 5. It's a 20.
20 hits.
So it's once again he is restrained.
Damn it!
I am
All
getting
right.
my money's worth out of this spider.
I'm gonna catch you in spider form and put a giant who just squishes you. All right. Anything
Giant-
else?
Giant foot just descends from the sky. No, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Our new barbarian friend. You got the
Yeah,
big metal scorpion covered in webbing, trying to break free again. Can't get free.
I'm gonna target his legs.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna do like a whirlwind attack with my warhammer.
Okay.
Okay.
You have advantage.
19.
You have advantage, so roll again.
24.
24 hits.
Okay. Awesome. Would you count me trying to jump on and attack him as still trying to, like, I would still be raging?
Yes, you tried to attack, yeah. So.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to take +2. So the damage is, what is it? Which one do I use? What does it give me?
So the first one is one if you're swinging it one-handed. The second one is if you're swinging it two-handed.
Oh well, I'm swinging around, so with two hands. So 3 plus the 2 extra damage for being enraged as well.
For rage, so 5.
Yeah, so 5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack as well.
Okay.
To just kind of, so I went around once and I'm coming back around again.
Okay.
So 7
Doing the old
advantage, right?
You still have advantage doing the old Diablo barbarian move spinning.
17.
Oh no, you got dizzy, so you fell backwards a little bit. Missed on the second swing.
All right, and let's see here if I have anything. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, and that'll be it for me there.
Okay.
Finally did something.
Sir Eldritch.
Alright. I'm tired of being bloodied. I'm gonna cast second level cure wounds on myself.
Okay. While you're laying on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna stand up and then cast level 2 cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
So how about that?
How about that?
How about that? 2d8. Okay, so that'll give me 10 hit points back.
Okay.
And then, since I cast the spell, can I cast a cantrip as well?
You can, yeah.
Okay, then I will cast Toll the Dead on the scorpion.
So you cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action.
Myself. Yep.
Is Toll the Dead an action as well?
Yes, it is one action.
Okay, so you don't have.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have 2 actions.
Then that ends my turn.
Okay. Are you bloodied?
No, I've got to fix it.
Okay, I did it. All right, Huck. You're laying down. Got your noggin rattled there.
I give Prugwin a kiss. No.
I don't think you have lips, do you? You just push your face up against it.
Oh.
Okay, so getting up bonus, right?
No, it takes half your movement.
Just half the movement, not bonus.
That's all it does. Yep.
Oh.
Nope, that's all it does. Yep.
Man, what was I worried about? I'm gonna move over here and huck a dagger at him.
Okay.
A dagger at him. I see what you did there.
And he has advantage on that too, right? Because it's restrained. So it doesn't say advantage on melee attacks. So
Yeah.
you have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna huck the dagger.
Fudge.
Is it a rusty dagger?
It's a 12 again.
Okay, you have advantage. With advantage?
7 and a 1.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
See?
So it like hits the top of it and flies over Yarman's head there.
Nice. Well, I don't have anything else.
Any bonus action stuff? No?
Not really, no.
Yeah. So, Exar.
All right, it's webbed again, right?
It is webbed again, yeah.
All right. I'm sorry about your webs. Slash twice more with the flaming swords. That first one's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one is gonna be not good. The 16 to hit.
16 misses, yeah.
All right, so the 25 is gonna be 79. Another 10 points of damage. 2 of that being fire damage. So I think the webs are still intact.
How would you like to do this?
Ooh, man! All right, so for this, I want to take that sword. I want to kind of wherever it looks like it's. Does it have like a little mouth?
It kind of. I mean, it's not like a true scorpion.
Does it
It
have
has
little
like little
eyeballs?
viewing. It has little viewing eyeball like things.
Perfect. I'm gonna take my sword. I'm gonna jam it into one of those viewing eyeballs, and then I know we said this isn't how the webs work, but then as I stab it, when the webs they catch on fire and the webs burn all over its body.
Okay, so you spin your sword, and you swap with the one missing, but the second one you hit straight into one of the eyeballs, and it just starts twitching. And as you pull it out, the webs catch on fire, and you just turn around and just kind of walk away as it's going up in flames.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
They just walk away in slow motion.
Yes. Perfect.
So it twitches, and it just kind of drops to the ground. Its drill stops spinning slowly as it scrapes against the stone, and the tail just goes limp and falls over.
I wait until I think the drill's about to stop spinning, and then I punch it one last time right before the drill stops spinning and go, "Did you see me kill it?"
It's very good, very good. I look around, just kind of half listening to him. I see the gnomish individual that we were sent in there to find.
He walks over and says, "Thank you, boys, for saving me. God, look at the damage. That's gonna cost a fortune."
Did you not want us to destroy it?
No, you had to do what you had to do.
What happened? Is this is a tool that you use here in the mine?
Yeah, look at me. I can't mind this. And as you you're looking over the scorpion now, it has like where its back would be, there's kind of like a dip in there, like it's like a tray almost, and you can tell where it kind of drills and jackhammers with its front appendages there, and the claw just kind of would pick up and drop it into its like the storage area on its back.
Can I glance into the storage area and see if there's anything that looks shiny and potentially valuable in it?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Someone strangling a kitten.
My dog. That's a 9.
A 9? No, it just looks like some rocks and some dust in there. Nothing shiny.
I've stopped being a giant spider, by the way.
I'm glad I was about to whack you with a stick.
Okay.
Guy.
Snakes and spiders, goodness, and scorpions.
Hey,
What?
the spider worked, okay?
Yeah, I did. It was very frustrating. So he goes on and says, I guess you want some payment. He's reading around in his pockets, and he says, "Will this do?" And he holds out a diamond. It's bigger than his hand, a small hand.
I reach up and push it away and go, "There's no need for payment." So
I'll reach over and take the diamond.
you're not even close to him, bud.
I take 2 steps forward and reach over and take the diamond.
He hands it to Exire there.
He doesn't speak for the group. Thank you for your generosity. It was a hard-fought battle.
Yeah. I
Good
can
fought
see
to
that.
battle. You stayed at the back and did nothing the whole time.
I killed it.
Excuse me, it was moving until I hit it with the final blow.
I just look over at him and then I look back at the gnome and go, "May Anwir keep you safe."
And I say, none of you wouldn't hit it if I hadn't sprayed
Is
it
that
to the
someone that's
ground
here?
3 or 4 times.
That is true.
I was
Anwir
already
is who I
hitting
worship,
it.
and I hope that he looks
Oh.
over you and your fellow miners in the future.
He looks around at the scorpion and says, I hope so too.
I would say you shouldn't trust mechanical things. Why not do it with your hands?
Like I said, look at my stature. This thing does the work of, 8 men.
So it's greed. And I just nod my head.
It's just the way we do things.
I lean over. No, I'm not standing. I'm not standing beside Sir Eldritch. I was gonna lean over on him, but I'm not standing beside him. So
I look up and just kind of nod and go, yeah, never trust mechanical things. Right,
How long
Huck?
does your sword glow thing work?
For my sword glow thing, it lasts 10 rounds, but I can use an action to turn it off, and I'll wait till I get outside before I turn it off.
Well, 10 rounds is 1 minute, so it's
That's
already
true.
turned
It's
off.
already over. Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes dark again. And Mario's character is standing over there in the dark again.
I have, I think, a little bit of light from my sword
Oh,
being on
yeah,
fire.
you got a little bit of flame there.
And that lasts until I put them away or until we take a short rest.
Well, I guess I'll need to make my way back out. Thank you again.
Diz, I would like to look at the scorpion in great detail, looking for any magical anything that I can glean magical knowledge from.
Okay.
Big.
So the gnome, he kind of just makes his way past you guys and out. Huck, roll an investigation check as you're kind of just
Boop.
taking it apart a little bit. Oh, 19, very good. So what you find is that there is there's like a contraption inside of like where the brain would be, I guess. You kind of bend the metal back a little bit and you can see it in there. You don't know exactly how it works, but it is just right there.
Is it? I can't.
You could try to take it out, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, do you have any tools?
Excellent.
Tinker's
question.
tools or...
Excellent question. I have ink pen, little bag of sand, parchment, small knife, spell book, staff. No.
No tools. Okay. So, you could try to pry it out like with your dagger if you want.
I threw that away. I would like to stick my staff in there and kind of just like.
Okay, you guys see him just trying to like. All right, you can make a strength check if you'd like to.
Can I pull out a dagger and just hand it to him?
20.
You can. A 20. As you walk over, he goes, and this thing almost hits you in the face as it comes flying out. He goes up into the air, and somebody has to catch it now because it's in the air.
Quick, catch it!
So
I'll try to catch it.
Okay, so just roll like a dexterity check.
That's a 6.
I would like to go pick up the dagger and the hand axe that were both thrown right past me.
Okay, Huck, you can roll a dexterity check as well as you're trying to catch it. 15. All right. So he, the reason you don't catch it, XR, is Huck runs into you and grabs it, almost like an interception. And just...
Oh, wait.
kind of knocking you backwards.
Excellent.
So. All right, so you have it there.
I didn't want to have been bloodied again.
I mean, it's pretty hefty. It probably weighs about, like 15, 20 pounds.
I would like to hold it against.
It looks very. It's like it's got like plates on each end, and there's like some type of like weird, like it almost looks like a D8 in there, and there's like metal, and it's encased in some type of like green fluid-looking stuff. There's a few like wires coming off of it.
Put it on my head.
You just set it on your head.
How big was the diamond again? You said.
It is. I didn't say the
Roughly.
price. It is.
Oh, I didn't know if I had to go somewhere to get it appraised.
It is. You would think it is around about 2,000 gold pieces. So it is a rather large diamond.
Beautiful.
Okay. And you might want to do anything else. You picked up the dagger and the hand axe. What do you guys want to do? Hang out in the cave?
Is there anything else of interest in the immediate vicinity of the cave? Look around, like around where the scorpion was, maybe.
You can roll a perception check just to kind of generally look around.
Nothing. I see nothing. I see
Nothing.
my feet in front of me. I'm looking at the ceiling.
I don't even see
turning
that.
around. Oh yeah.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Shall we head back out into the daylight? Little dark in here.
Of course.
Is there anything else we need to do with this contraption of yours? Do you need help carrying it back outside?
He's already gone.
Work
He
on it?
left.
He's
Yeah.
left. Oh, I saw him down. I thought he was down, hanging out in the bottom. He's off the map.
I just put that token down there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Walked out.
I believe it would be best if we head to town and regroup and rest.
Should we head to town or head back to camp where Harrison's coming?
probably the camp.
Camp is good.
All right, so you guys head out of the cavern there. Mario, do you follow or?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
Not. Oh, I'll follow them out at the very least, and then once we get out there, I'll be like, not to intrude, but where is it exactly that you guys are headed out to?
Where are you headed to?
I've just been kind of traveling in the land for last few years, and I just happened to see to be coming across the way here when like a young little kid just stopped me and said that this man was in trouble. I just kind of sprang into action, so I didn't really have a direction I was heading, just kind of wandering.
Your name is
Bavarak?
Backrack. Rack of lamb.
Like Bert Bacharach.
Oh, Bavarak. Bavarak Wisdom Seeker.
Well, there's a wonderful inn just in town. We've stayed there before. It's called the Vanderhoff's Bat. Maybe you can go get a room there and see where the winds take you.
How big is your character, Regan?
He's like 7'3".
7'3", 325.
So I
Just like a slightly bigger Andre the Giant.
I walk over and kind of squeeze his muscles a little bit and go, I don't know, he might be useful, guys. You know, we're always in need of like a meat shield to stand in front of us.
I don't want to be an intrusion.
Oh, you'd be
Also-
standing in front. You wouldn't be intruding on anyone.
Tavern back, isn't that like a cook? Like,
Bavarak, not tavern back.
He says he wants a bath when he gets back.
I thought he said he was a flavored rack.
I thought he was wanting a back rub. Wait, what? And I'll turn around and go, do you need
So
a
I'm
back
gonna look
rub?
at Mal's character and just be like, what was the name of that inn again? I think that might
mean-
be the better choice.
Maybe he could at least come and.
We can
Maybe
let
we should
him
talk
meet.
to Harrison.
We can let him meet Harrison because I'm not sure about the rest of you crazy people cutting yourself. You could. There's things you can do for that. You know, you don't need to be cutting yourself all the time. Yes, I can see in the dark. I saw what you were doing. That's weird.
I mean, that's the way that my my abilities work. It's I admit not the most orthodox way.
I walk up to Sir Eldrick and I pull out my little book that I've been jotting notes in. I go, can you write his name for me? I don't know.
I will try. And I
when
take
when you look in the book, there are like arrows pointing in random directions next to the drawings and where you think like I was holding it and they're pointing at them to write their name. And there are little swirly lines. Looks like, like wind. And there's a lot of them. And then there's the letter L and a really crude drawing of a penis next to one. There's just an X next to one of the arrows. I just hand it to you and like, can you add his name to this list right here? All of y'all's names right here.
Sure. And I just scribble something in there. I scribbled the name in common there. And then in parentheses, I put, I hope you can read this. And then I hand it back to him.
Could I use could I see him doing that? by
I
any
mean,
chance?
yeah, they're not hiding this.
All right, so I look at Clan's character, and tell him, because I kind of pick up what Sly's putting down there. He's not exactly. So I tell Clan to just draw a rack of ribs. Rack ribs.
Okay.
Rack.
Can I see the notebook again, please?
Sure.
And then I
He's
stand
gonna-
in,
he's
and
gonna
then I
home
go
roast.
and I stand directly in front of Yarman, and I point an arrow. I draw an arrow in the notebook where Rican's character is standing, and then I draw a rack of ribs, and then somebody sprinkling seasoning on them.
Okay, so
So,
make a
flavor
performance
rack.
check, please, for your drawing skills.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, Diz. Tell me what it looks like, Diz.
That is a 13.
30, not bad, not bad. So you can tell it looks just like kind of some curvy lines with some little bones sticking out the top. So it kind of looks like a rack of rib. Maybe later you might think it's like a bunch of bananas. And then he's drawn like a hand with, like you said, there's a shaker or something that you're.
Yeah, like it's like they're pouring seasoning on.
And we
the
all know that
ribs.
hands are really hard to draw.
So hard to
So
draw.
there's
Man.
like only like 3 fingers on it, and like the can.
It's like a
It kinda
Simpsons
looks like-
hand.
It looks like the
Jesus.
Simpsons hand, which is like some type of cylinder thing kind of shooting out of each side of it. And he's put some little specks kind of going towards it. So
Yeah.
There's
interpret that as ever how you want to later.
I
So-
need to hear how he's gonna interpret this. I'm so excited.
I knew it was a rack of back, but I'm sure his member is larger than that. It looks like someone's trying to pleasure him, but it's so small.
I grab the warhammer head on my chest and just, Oku, give me the strength.
You made the strength.
And
Lord.
Did you just say Goku? Give me the strength.
Oku.
Goku, got it. Your patron is Goku.
I hate it so much.
See, my character has a 6 intelligence, so it makes sense for me to do this.
Yeah.
The rest of you.
My character is
Xr's
just
being
a
a dick. Yeah.
So I look at Xr's like, well, clearly you are the leader of this fine group. I gave you my name. What are your all names? What are your names?
My name is Sir Eldridge von Battenhouse.
Yeah, that's Eldic. This is.
It is not Eldic. By
I
the way,
I forget that
yourself
small
like
one's name.
that. Are you some kind of demon worshiper?
What? No, demon worshiper.
Sounds like devil magic to me. Whenever Eldridge says that, I point and then I point back at Exire. I'm like, that, see, he thinks it's weird too.
I mean,
my name's Yarman.
That's fine that he thinks it's weird. I think the things he does is not exactly normal. I'm Exire.
Yep, Sir X.
Yes, Sir X.
I'm Morwen.
Morwind, yes. I think it's because he farts a lot.
Only occasionally.
And
This
then
is,
a big, like, kind of slightly furry guy kind of comes over to you. He's almost your same height, but quite a bit skinnier. And he just sticks out his hand, like, real excitedly.
Shakes it a little too vigorously.
Says, I'm Progwin.
Rug for the den.
So I point to the.
He's funny.
He's a character. He's a character. I point to the robot and I said, what about you? That's a. Are you controlled by someone? Is there somebody inside of you? Are you?
Well, as you can see, I'm very human, so I control me. And we also have a law enforcer. This man.
Yes. Sheriff Large Penis.
So large.
The penis.
Yes, I know. The penis.
I mean, honestly, at this point, yeah, yes. Like, I'm a little confused about that name as well. Sheriff, did you get mercilessly teased in grade school?
Hell no. Because every time they tried, I whooped their fucking ass. I don't take shit from nobody. That's how I become sheriff.
You went to school with a bunch of bitches then.
Oh, no. I went to school with a bunch of freaking half orcs and glass like this and over here.
Are y'all?
But when they're over towering you like that, all you gotta do is uppercut them to bring them down to your level.
You remind me of a short, angry man that I once knew.
That's how you got the name. You'd hit them in the penis.
You might be onto something there.
You all are friends?
No. I saved these boys while they were brawling each other for fun and against trolls. I'm from the town. I'm up in the northern part of town. In fact, I'm gonna leave y'all boys to it and head back on my patrol. If y'all need me for anything while you're still in town, you can find me up in the tavern in the north part of town.
Appreciate your time.
Yes, well, thank
Sheriff.
Try not to get killed by no damn trolls while y'all are out here squabbling anymore.
We'll try.
Trolls.
And you mentioned a name, Harrison, I believe it was.
Yeah, Harrison's our boss. He's coming back to the camp soon.
Speaking of which, we should probably get back there ourselves.
Yes, I could do with some sleep. I'm an old man. I can't frolic around like you anymore. All you youngins.
Let's go take a little rest by the camp while we wait for Harrison to get back. I think we've all earned
Is,
that much at this point.
Fly, are you still
Okay.
hurting or are you good?
I'm pretty hurt. I'm pretty hurt. I'm bloodied.
He's limping a little
I'm
bit.
still bloodied. I'm not like horrible, but I'm bloodied.
Like at the end of a Rocky movie, one eye's all swollen shut.
So I tell the group, I said, well, again, if you'll have me, I'd be more than happy to join up, and I give Yarmin a little potion of healing and say, hey, this might be able to help you up a little bit.
I just clip it to my pouch and maybe if we need it later.
Oh, well, that is very kind of you. There's just the small matter of your admission fee to the group. See, it's just
There's no admission fees into this group.
Oh no. Oh.
I didn't have to. Do I need to pay an admission fee?
Oh why yes, it's 100 gold, but it will come back to you in investment later. See?
I don't have that much.
We'll just pay whatever.
I'm sure Harrison will pay it.
Insight check. I'm just gonna insight check him.
All right, yeah, you can roll.
Harrison wanted me to be here. I'm sure he'll pay it.
Oh well, he's already. We don't want to bother him.
Oh,
8.
I'll walk over and
You can roll a deception against that one if you want.
I'll give you that one, Russ.
Oh man. Yeah.
I win. Lowest number wins. Like
Isn't that go?
I'll walk over next to Yarmin and I'll say, you did well back there. I'll go ahead and I'll spot you the 100 for the admission fee. Don't worry about that.
Thank you, Mr. X. That's very nice of you.
Oh, nice.
Frogman walks over and says, and here's a complimentary heal. And he puts his hand on you and heals you for 8 points.
Complimentary.
Next one you have to pay for.
Such an obliging lad.
Oh, that's why I wasn't getting healed while I was getting beat to hell in there. I hadn't paid. Y'all have all paid for your heals.
Oh, in advance.
Oh.
The admission fee covers all future heals and spell usage, and
well,
you're good now.
You said you'd cover. Thank you.
You're fine. You're fine.
That's very helpful.
Don't worry about it. And you said you don't have 100 gold.
No, not at all.
Can I insight check that? Do I believe
sure,
it?
yeah.
That he doesn't have 100 gold.
We all got paid, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I was not with y'all when y'all got paid.
That's true. That's at 18.
Unless Diz is gonna give me gold that I don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you believe him. It doesn't look like he carries a lot of stuff on him. And
by the way, I'm wearing no shirt, just pants.
Your shoes?
No shoes.
Do you have gloves or something?
Nope.
Just pants is the only clothes you have.
Just pants.
I'm gonna say, when we wake up tomorrow, let's go. I'll buy you some things. We'll go into town.
You're just feeling bad for him now. All right, you guys are kind of walking and talking at this point. Sheriff,
have you eaten? Are you hungry?
Parts off a separate way.
I've eaten.
Okay.
And you see the gnomes in the background. They're getting a wagon together to head back to town themselves. And so within 30 minutes, you're back at the campsite there.
When we get back to the campsite, I kind of take a little bit of brush and kindling and set it back up, and I just punch it real quick, and it lights in fire.
Okay. All right. And if I remember correctly, this would have been still like midday, probably not even evening at this point. So
We take a
Is
little
there
Yeah,
anything
short
you
rest.
guys want to do?
Because Harrison
I
broke
wanna
you
take a
and
short
broke us in the
rest.
morning.
Yeah, it was in the morning, right? So it was.
Yeah.
So this is maybe like afternoon. I mean, just barely.
Like, hunt for some food for dinner.
Okay.
I'm going to short rest and meditate on my
I'm going to
amulet.
short rest. And then while we short rest, I'd like to take out a notebook and then just start writing down some things in my notebook as we rest.
Okay. And Buck, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is stealth check when you do the hunting, right? For that
It's survival,
survival.
or stealth, depending on how you're
Okay.
hunting.
Okay. So you can roll either one of those, Mario. Depending on which one you. All right. Okay.
Is there's
Which
gonna
I
be
don't think
something
he.
that
I don't think he has
interrupts
the profession of hunting right now. I think he's just hunting in general. So.
us? Can we roll hit dice, or are there gonna be interruptions?
Yeah. If you're taking a short rest, you
Yeah,
can you can roll hit dice.
Right.
If we have any warlocks,
One,
they get
2,
their spells
3.
back.
4. I think I get my
Yes.
key back, right?
I think so. And druids get their animal shapes back.
I don't get my breath back though. That's
Our breath's just long rest.
I get breath equal to my proficiency modifier per long rest,
Mm.
and then once I'm out of them, I can spend 2 key points to make a new breath to do it again. But it doesn't really help me any. It's 2d6 with no additions, whereas my strikes are 1d6 plus 5. So my strikes are, unless I were to roll perfectly on the breath weapon, my strikes are going to be more damage.
Yeah.
Or unless I can get a mob grouped into where I can hit multiple of them with the breath weapon. That's the only way it really becomes super beneficial.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning, I think the Way of the Sun Soul is technically stronger than this one by quite a bit. This one just makes more sense with some of my characters' backstory choices.
Well, I'll put my swords away. They're not on fire anymore. Well, while we're sitting here, I'm gonna kind of lean over to Yarman and Morwin and Sir Eldritch and say, how did this? Oh, we have some time. How did you all come in contact with Harrison? I mean, we were, we've worked for him for some time. Back with the Adventurers Guild, back in Baldur's Gate. Seems that things aren't exactly ideal over there now, which is, I suppose, why he's here and why he's recruited you a lot. Where did he find you?
We were the team that got things done when you all couldn't.
B team, D team, F team.
You were the D team.
We were C team.
we were
Thank you
the
very
A team.
much.
Thank you very much.
You were the A team? Oh my
Yes.
god.
It was just me and Sir Eldrick. We got things done. I don't know why we're here, to be completely honest.
I was scouted by Harrison. He found me at one of the training facilities training for the tournament.
What tournament?
You don't know about the tournament?
No.
All the monks in the world fight, and at the end of it, only one remains.
He's right.
You all
And
kill
that-
each other?
Well, no,
Oh,
but
lame.
one monk reigns, and their monastery becomes the greatest monastery, not just in the world, but in all of the realms.
You can control the weather.
No.
You said one monk reigns.
Fucking awesome.
I'm just.
I mean, I've seen you control the elements. Yeah, I just kind of assumed that you could control the weather too.
I can't do that.
Have you tried?
I'm becoming very concerned
just-
about this group.
I just stare up at the sky and start really thinking hard about it raining. And then I
Please
start,
raining right now.
and then I start picturing monks falling out of because it's raining monks.
I use druid craft to make it sprinkle rain around the top of his head.
Exire.
Amazing. You can control the weather.
I did it. I didn't think I could do that.
Oh, you can do anything. I don't ever want to fight you. You seem very powerful.
That's amazing.
I grab my amulet and just go, may Anwir preserve us.
And when he does that, I make a terrible skunk smell all around Sir Eldrick. Right as he touches his amulet.
Oh, Sir, when's the last time you took a bath? Sweat a lot in that heavy armor.
I bathe weekly, just as everyone else does.
Exire, I've got this. Watch. And I look at the cloud above me and I look right at Exire and I just go back and forth. I'm like staring at it, trying to make it move.
Ready.
This time, nothing.
Well,
maybe I've taxed my abilities.
I mean, we have had a long day. Fighting
am
trolls.
tired.
Try again tomorrow.
That was cool that I did that though.
It was pretty good. So anyway, this tournament, with the rain, you compete in the rain. You were saying, and everyone dies.
No, we compete inside, but it's for the safety of the entire realm.
You compete for the safety of the realm?
Yes, and the winner becomes a god.
Well, why can't everyone just keep the realm safe? Why do you have to fight over who
Because
gets to keep the realm safe?
only deities have that kind of power. You have to win the tournament and become a god. And I'm slated to be the next champion. I'm gonna be the next god.
What monastery are you from?
That's a good question.
Are you secretly Liu Kang?
I don't remember what it was called.
How long did you train there?
All my life.
Like the students I have at like my martial arts school that are like freaking advanced belts and still get the name of the school wrong.
Meanwhile, Lord Raiden is going, he is the chosen one.
Did
But
I
he's
mention-
also stupid.
Did I mention I have a 7? Did I mention I have a 7 intelligence, guy?
It's like Kung Pao.
Just
Do you remember what it sounded like? First letter, maybe, if you think of that.
Instead of Liu Kang, he's the martial arts school of Lou Grant.
We'll circle. Maybe Harrison knows.
Maybe.
As he looks to the sky, I use Druidcraft one more time to make the sound the gong from when Liu Kang wins a fight.
All of a sudden, Test Your Might starts playing in the
Test Your
background.
Might.
I'm sitting across the camp, like on a cut log or something, and at this point I fall off the log laughing because I just can't control it anymore. I just roll completely over backwards laughing.
Sir Eldrick, he's laughing at you.
I doubt that.
No, he is. That was really stinky. earlier.
Yeah, I did not do that.
Normally, I'd say whoever smelt it felt it, but we all felt that one.
I'm pretty sure you can't remember if you dealt it or not.
No, we felt it, not dealt.
At this point, when he says that, I actually snort laughing. Then I compose myself and say, I don't know about any of this, but this is fantastic. This is why I wandered out of the woods so many years ago. Go see the world, Mom said. It'll be great, Mom said. Well, here we are.
Well.
Where I am from, it is customary for the noble houses of the city to send their eldest male child out on adventures for the church. That is how I came upon the guild.
I see. And where are you from?
Perhaps you've heard of it. It is the town of Greenest.
Can't say I have.
Is that the one that's really icy?
No.
It's like Greenest is icy, and then like Icewind Dale is like really green.
Icewind Dale, I've heard great things about Icewind Dale. I've heard it's beautiful.
It's actually smaller than it appears on the map.
Doesn't Greenest have a cult? Or there's something.
I've heard
We do
that-
not have a cult. We have a large church there, known for the our Church of Anwer.
I've heard that they worship some demon lord, Acmenos, I think was his name.
Right. Yes, that's coming back to me now.
Blasphemy.
I've never heard this name before, but we do not worship demons. We worship the god Anwer.
What if he's a demon?
At that, I take my sword out and put it to his throat.
What does Anwar look like? You know,
Can
the monks
draw images of Anwer.
The monks have always said you should always judge a book by the cover. Things are always as they seem.
Oh, it's not actually that, sweetie. I'm sorry. It's the other way.
No.
Never judge a book.
No, you should always judge a book by. Why would you read a book that had a bad cover?
Also, my sword is still at the throat of Morwell.
I'm just sitting there, just completely oblivious.
Yeah.
I'm working math in the air, going, I'm sure there was a church there, and there was a demon named Acmenos, and legend has it a woodsman killed him like millennia ago. I'm very sure of this.
If there was a demon in Greenest, Anwer would have destroyed it.
I don't think so.
I know that there's not a likely chance of me knowing this, but because of where the monastery is, and
You don't even remember where the monastery is.
You don't even know
no,
where the
I know where the
monastery
monastery is. I have to play a little dumb because I don't know what the actual town is called, but I know where it's at.
So Greenest is a fairly large town.
Oh, I was thinking of the elven community that was outside of the monastery. And the lore, the lore that would have come out of that.
Well, the church is
Would I
spread
know
throughout
anything?
the area. The whole region has the Church of Anwer.
Yeah, I mean there's little churches of Anwer in different areas speckled throughout the.
Oh, I
Sword
was talking about
Coast.
Acmenos and the
And,
Green.
Oh, so Acmenos, Legend of Acmenos. That, I mean, that would have faded away a long time ago.
Okay.
Double draft.
I didn't know
mean,
because
we're talking
high
that's
elves and
from that last
1,000
campaign to
years.
this campaign is 1,000 years. So it would be surprising that even if Josh's character there knew anything of the name of Acmenos, unless you're familiar with the the champions from Waterdeep and stuff like that. So that's
I mean, my parents were pretty. Were they're pretty old, you know. So
Oh well, yeah. You're elven
Druid-
now, so you might actually.
Well, he's also
remember something.
druid. He's an elvish.
So he's super elven.
So yeah,
Well, druids just live forever. 'Cause
Yeah,
every
they
10 years
He
affects
lives
him, like
50% longer and is 50% more pompous than any other elf we know.
It's true. It's true.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. You,
At this point,
your
we're all
parents
gonna say,
might know of
"That's-
something like that.
That's accurate. That's accurate. We are the better elves. I mean, you know, there's several kinds of elves.
See, he's already elving.
He's right.
We're
You're-
the best.
Wait, what kind of elf are you?
I'm different than you. I'm a wood elf. And so he's trying. Wait.
So there.
To be fair, I haven't met many elves.
Mr. Bitterhouse, and I'm just gonna gently touch the blade, and maybe even though you have a wonderful advantage on our prone companion, maybe we don't need this. Just maybe instead we can talk about our flatulence as older gentlemen. It's nice to finally have someone to talk to. It just sneaks right out. I don't understand.
Thavrak comes back into the camp now from hunting and sees all this going on. He's holding 5
Masturbates
rabbits.
with bananas. Welcome back, bud.
And at that, I just dropped my sword because I can't.
That's one less sandwich I have to make.
That would stop conversation completely in the camp.
So, with the exception of Shirtless there, who else is hungry?
Oh, I'm very hungry.
I could eat.
I could eat.
I think we can all eat.
Okay.
Many.
I see you guys have a fire started already. I'll have dinner cooked up here in a minute. I pull out my cooking utensils and get to it.
He cooks. Does he cook ribs?
So that's-
surely that's what you're known for.
So that's
Although-
a sleight of hand check on the cooking. So,
All right.
just so you know.
Wait, he cooks ribs, but he masturbates with bananas.
Can I help him butcher the
I hate it here. That was a 7. I'm so glad it was a 7.
butcher
This
the-
told me that it looked like a hand pleasuring something, sprinkling onto potentially bananas.
I don't know if I want to eat this or not. Have you washed your hands lately?
It's a little burnt with the
Good.
7.
Good. That's
He
fine.
overcooks it a little bit. It's a little dry, the meat is.
Like Christmas vacation whenever they're eating the turkey.
Crunch. He didn't roll a 1, so it's not that bad. Like you jab into the meat and he goes, shh, just deflates.
It's like the outline of a rabbit there, and that's all that's left.
Yeah, you go to eat it and it's still got its rabbit feet on there. With the
The
fur
one I
on.
gave to Yarman over there maybe still had a little bit of fur on it.
Yeah.
This is
I don't think he cares.
this is pretty good, but I typically prefer mine a little more like a little more rare.
No, I'll remember it in the future.
Yeah,
Thank
rare
you,
is,
Mr. Masturbates.
I'm with you, I mean, a little rarer, but not terrible.
Y'all could correct me
Oh,
though.
no.
No, that would ruin all the fun.
All the fun.
Just don't acknowledge him.
At
Whatever
this
he says his
point,
name.
I'm just happy nobody's making fun of my name at this point. So I'm glad we moved on.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
target.
so you guys kind of just continue to sit around and poke at each other, and starts getting later into the evening. Is there anything you guys want to do in between then and if we jump forward a little bit in time?
Definitely long rest.
Long
would-
rest? Okay.
I would at
You can do
some
that.
point in time during the night, I would find Exire when he's kind of by himself
Oh, it's not night yet. It is still like afternoon, so you take a long rest, and it would be
How
like
far from
evening.
town are we?
And it's still like summer, so the days are still kind of
Okay.
longer.
So we can take a long rest.
You
Yeah.
can try to, yes.
I would.
How far from town are we?
I think you guys went, a few miles out of town, so
So not like
Oh.
terribly far.
not terribly far, no.
All right. Did anyone deplete any supplies or anything else during that fight? I mean, is there anything that we need from town?
That reminds me.
Do we want to walk in, grab a few things while we wait for Harrison? Or are we just gonna hang around here all day,
Mr. Robot Man,
sitting, doing nothing?
this is yours.
Oh,
Yes, this is your dagger.
oh, thank you, son. I'm very human, though. I understand it. It must be confusing, but thank you for my dagger.
That's really good armor, then.
No, I'm very fleshy, as you can see.
I reach up and knock on his chest.
Oh, hey, oh, okay. Well,
Ding, ding, ding. That doesn't sound like flesh.
I look at Morwen and I'm like, I just thought a wizard had learned how to wear plate armor.
I'm not sure what I don't really. He seems to, and I'm not being quiet about this at all because I'm not. He seems to think he's a real boy, but and I can call you a boy because I'm 150 years old, but he's not a real boy. So
And as they're talking about that, I go, and Mr. And I look back at my book and go, bananas. This is your hand axe that you threw.
So I grab the hand axe and some rack. Just call me Rack.
Rack.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound anything like bananas, but if that's what you want to be called.
Just call me Rack.
All right, Rack. That sounds really cool. Is that like a nickname? Like your name is Masturbates with Bananas? That's really hard to get out. Like your name is Masturbates with Bananas, but like your friends call you Rack, and like now we're friends, I can call you Rack.
Yeah. You can call me Rack. We're friends.
Awesome. Cool. Well, that's your hand axe. It almost hit me in the cave.
I'm
with your dagger.
I couldn't see. I'm sorry.
well, yes.
Oh, you can't see in dark?
No.
Oh, you should have told me. And I reach up and touch the top of my staff, and I cast light on the top of my staff.
See, we're friends. We're learning new things about each other now. See?
Yeah, I could put that on I could put that on your, and I reach up and I touch his warhammer that's around his necklace.
Nope. I immediately snatch it away from him. I appreciate the offer.
Warhammer, and I touch the one that he's got in his hand.
I like that better. I like that one better.
Because he's acting really awkward and I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah, that's cool. That I see, now I know for the next time.
And I cast light on his warhammer and I forget to turn it off, so his warhammer is just super shiny.
Oh, Yarman, what if he has to go to the bathroom in the night? Maybe help him with that hammer. The little one.
I don't think I need to do that. His warhammer should... Do you go to the bathroom unarmed? In the woods? Where there's animals?
I'm gonna go up and whisper to his head, to his ear. I'm talking about his penis.
I'm gonna look at him and go, how do you know about penises? You're not even a real boy, Mr. Robot Man.
I am too.
Again, I just reach up. Again, I reach up and this time I knock on his forehead and I just ding, ding, ding.
To keep the penis gags going, do you want me to roll for penis size?
You're made of metal.
It's just a skin condition.
Why?
Why are we doing this?
Skin condition.
Shame on you.
I get up and go over to Exire. Like, did you say you were going to town?
There's no cream for that.
If there's anything that anyone needs in town, I'm feeling fine. I am more than happy to walk in rather than sitting around and doing nothing all day. Sitting around always makes me anxious. I'd rather be moving.
I wouldn't mind purchasing a healing potion or two.
Of course.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do.
I walk up to Exire and go, I know you covered the entry fee, the 100 gold. And I take out a very small pouch and I turn it completely upside down and about 10 gold falls out of it. And this is all I have. Here you go.
I push his hand away and say, you really shouldn't trust everything that people tell you.
Here, here.
Okay.
And I'll just say, I'll point to Huck and say, he was fucking with you.
Aye, that I was.
I walk up and I punch Huck.
Like actually punch him?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, well, God.
I've been taken advantage of all my life. People that are supposed to be friends shouldn't do that. That is an 18, so 25. 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poleaxe. That's what I am. 9, you said?
Yep. I look at him and go, friends don't pick on each other.
This is how it's
Metal man.
To be fair, you are calling him names.
What disrespect?
I'm not calling him, I'm saying what he is.
There's different kinds of bullying, Yarman. There's physical bullying. There's verbal bullies.
I'm not, he's made of metal. What am I supposed to call him?
His name?
He's not told me his name.
I think he has.
I have too.
You haven't. You weren't even in the last campaign when everybody told me their name. You weren't here.
I thought we introduced him. Did we not?
Well, either way, you don't punch the elderly.
How do I know you're old? You're made of metal.
I have a skin condition.
Did it feel like you were punching metal or?
Yeah, my
punching
hand kind of
bone?
hurts now.
Well, in my younger days, they did call me Brickjaw.
Breakjaw sounds like a pretty cool name.
His name is Huck.
Huck. That's me, yes. See, it's written right here on my shorts. And I'm going to turn around and show my back where it's stamped very broad letters.
You've got a metallic tramp stamp?
Yeah. It's like a lettering plate.
Oh, it's canon now. He has a metallic
Yeah,
trans.
no, it's a license plate kind of thing, but yeah, it's a tramp stamp for a robot, basically.
It's like made out of something that's permanently shiny, so it catches your attention when my shirt lifts up. It's great. Riveted. Boink, right on there.
Bedazzled even.
Conversation is riveting.
See, it says Huck 1371. That's not my age though. I'm old, but not that old.
1371 is not the year you were born.
No.
Is that the number in the manufacturing line you were?
No. That's not how it works.
How does it work?
Well, you see.
That's a conversation for another time.
There's this bee, right? And I'm speaking in metaphor, and it buzzes around the flower, and I'm just gonna continue on.
Can we? If we're going in town, can we go in town before it's dark tomorrow?
And then the flower opens up, and it's beautiful. And then the pollen is exchanged.
And a robot comes out.
A boy or a girl, maybe not a robot. I'm not racist.
I will go to town with you.
I'm gonna start walking to town.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
with the XR.
I'm
Okay,
going
you guys
to-
have not taken a long rest, and you're walking to town. Just to be clear.
Let's okay.
Well, I
No,
assume that
no.
you said it's like afternoon, right? Like,
Yeah.
can we walk to town and be back before evening?
You could.
Yeah. But we may get into it. What he's saying is we may get into a battle going to town.
Which is fine because I'm a warlock, so I have all my spells and I'm at full health.
I'm full health and I have all my key back.
All right, I'm not going to town then. I ain't chancing.
I think I'm gonna stay here.
I
Aren't we
have
supposed-
gamed with Diz long enough to know.
Aren't
that
we
when he
supposed to
says
wait for
something
Harrison?
may happen, that something's going to happen.
Didn't Harrison went to town? He said we should wait for him.
Yeah, but he's taking a long time, and I'm bored.
Well, if you want, you could put those swords away, and me and you could fight this time.
No.
How about we stop fighting for the afternoon?
Remember what happened last time we fought? The trolls came.
Yeah, but I've got to train. Remember the tournament, and the winner becomes a god. And
All right, we'll stay away for Harrison. Go punch that tree.
I walk over. How long does it take me to punch a hole through the tree?
Punch a hole through a tree? A
Like
little while.
Shang-Chi
yeah.
in the Ten Ring style.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a big, like, fully grown tree, I mean, it's going to take you, like,
I'm
couple
hitting it
hours,
like
probably.
3 times. I'm hitting it like 3 times every 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's a punch every 2 seconds. That's slow. Like
He's
that's
doing the
fast.
3-inch punches.
That just means it's powerful. I'm
That's
getting the
true.
good form.
That's right. Getting the good reps in.
Just hating on that tree over there. You
I
look
see.
over more, and a tear goes down more. Okay, so we can time jump if you want to. While he's over there punching the tree, you guys aren't long resting, right? You're just hanging out for now.
I'm long resting if I can.
Okay, you can lay down and start.
You're gonna
who
wake up at
wants-
like
I'll keep-
midnight.
I'll keep a watch out.
That'll
Okay.
let me be ready for watch.
Okay,
Long rest.
That
I'll take first watch.
okay?
okay.
I'm
So
just,
you guys
I'm
are
just
gonna
saying
long
that
rest and
messes
watch.
with timing for exhaustion and stuff.
Or we can just be super lazy and double rest.
Yeah, I'm an old man. I could rest all day.
Looking at the sun, approximately what time is it?
It
Like,
is.
is it like past
rough.
midday?
It's past midday. It's maybe like 2 o'clock.
Oh, I'm not gonna long rest then, but I'll sit and watch while they're all long resting.
Okay.
I'm not long resting.
I'm
okay.
gonna sit there and just start sharpening my sword, so I sit by the fire.
Okay. So we'll time jump from here, and what we have is somewhere not quite to the end of your long rest, but we'll say around about 7 o'clock in the evening. You guys hear some footsteps coming through the weeds, and
I hide.
Harrison, you hide. So
Yeah.
you can roll stealth check. Harrison, and Alaric.
19.
19. Okay. Harrison and Alaric come through the weeds, and
Not wasn't it Buck's other?
yeah, I'm sorry, I said Alaric, which is one of Josh's old characters. Hang on,
Kalen.
Galen.
Galen. There we go. I can't remember his name. I'm right over here. Galen. They come walking through the weeds there and see a bunch of you just kind of laying around resting. And I guess Yarman is probably finished punching the hole in the tree at this point. So I'm not sure what he's doing.
Just sitting there.
And so he walks over and says, You better wake everyone up. There's some news everyone needs to hear from town. And who the hell is this?
That's
Pointing over at Thavarak.
That's, and I look over at him and I start. That's Rack.
Okay. You
I
guys keep
stretch my
collecting
hand out
people.
and say, Davarack.
I walk out from the tree I was hiding behind Harrison and say, what's going on?
Oh, shit. Come right here where I can see you.
As soon as I hear him, I knock
Yep.
an arrow and turn towards him
Okay. You just
And I
spin
just
around.
say-
before he says anything.
And I just say,
Harrison,
hi, Galen.
man, I almost shot you. You know how tense today was? This man right here is nerve wracking.
Yes, I've worked with him for a year. And then I put my arm around Harrison and say, man, what a year it's been.
Shit. There used to be another one that really annoyed me. Now, I think you have taken its place, so...
It's an honor, sir.
Anyway, so
Another
we
one.
wouldn't...
Did you kill him?
I wish. But no, I think he just left.
Oh. I was starting to worry.
No, that's not the one he killed.
Exactly. So, in town, do you guys know of the Guildless?
Ooh, so ominous.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are familiar.
The penis told us about it.
I don't know about it.
Yes.
He
you
just looks at
we
Yarman
fought
confused
Oh,
and lets
okay.
that pass. He doesn't question it, just lets it wash over him for a second, and then he's like... Anyway, so apparently the news is that this group has means of getting information that no one can figure out how they're getting it.
Well, they have dragons on their side.
They do have at least one dragon that I've heard of.
That we saw.
That could be where they're getting the information. No one seems to know for sure.
They seem
but-
to be connected throughout the city.
So immediately, I think that is an avenue for us to maybe get some more information on this missing general and help us unravel what is going on back in Baldur's Gate. But there's a problem. Apparently, you guys were mixed up with a few of them that are now in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, now 2 of them are dead, and the 3rd one is going to be executed
Oh,
because he killed the other 2.
Whoa. Could you back up there? Who?
That wasn't me.
Was the one who's alive? Do we have a name? Is it?
He looks over at
Raz?
Galen, grasping at the name. What was the name, Galen?
Apparently, Raz, the leader of the Guildless, or the only name we really had, killed the other 2 while they were in jail because they didn't want him to squeal. So now he's being killed or executed for murder because he killed the other 2.
So Raz killed the other 2. They
This doesn't
Andrew.
seem like someone that you would have associated with.
Thordar.
Forgive me, I forgot who I was talking to.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Listen.
the reason we turned them in is because they cheated the town on trying to save the children. So they tried to partner with us to get dirt on the Duke, and we turned them in because the Duke thought we were with them, and that's why they got arrested.
If you need
Not a-
dirt
not a
on the
bad
Duke,
plan.
you should ask Sir Penis. He talked about the Duke running the town and how horrible he was.
He looks over at XR and says, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Sheriff DePenis.
Now you just said it.
That's
and
his
you've
name.
added words to it.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
that's his name,
Harrison,
Sheriff
isn't
Dupenis.
isn't that the one that the sheriff that we were hearing about at the guild hall?
His name is Dupenis.
She did say his last name was Vulgar.
Yeah, he grew up with orcs and Goliaths, and he got the name because he'd always uppercut them in the penis when they'd make fun of him.
Allegedly, yes.
Well, we didn't hear about all that. Just that there's a sheriff in town with a vulgar name.
Said something about being able to found in the north part of town. Some
Right.
tavern up north.
Definitely
Is that-
not in Baldur's Gate anymore. Things are a little different here. People being named after penises. What's the world coming to, Harrison?
I mean, you should hear Rack's real name.
Um,
When he
we'll
says
come back
this,
to that.
When
If
he says
he
this, I
needs-
nod. Yeah.
If he needs dirt on the Duke, we have that. I mean, the Duke
have-
is well, not so much dirt, but we have some information on him that certainly wouldn't look good if it came into the public eye. I think people might pass some quick and harsh judgments.
Well, you could make friends with Priscilla with that. But other than that,
Oh yeah, we never went back and talked to her again, did we?
other than that, I
Did you go talk to her?
did.
That's where we've been like almost all day.
Well, you didn't say that.
I mean, except for the fact that it took him forever to get there because he slinked through every alleyway in town.
Well, you can't be too careful these days.
Well, I told you I could have watched for you. I could have got up on the roof and watched for anybody following, but no, you would have sneaked through the alley.
How is
Anyway.
how is Chrysili?
She's, as she has always been, difficult to deal with. But in light of what has happened, she gave us the information that we needed.
The information about the general.
No, she doesn't have any information on that. Her suggestion was that we talk to the guildless. So, I have things that I need to go take care of. I delivered you some new members here, and apparently you're recruiting yourself anyway. So, do you guys think that you could maybe
We've got to talk to a man who's about to be killed.
go talk to this Raz or do whatever is necessary to get him to cooperate? And
I mean, I don't think he's going to be too happy to see us, seeing as we're part of the reason he's in prison in the first place.
well, a free man is a lot happier than an imprisoned man. That's all I'm going to say. Leave it at that. And
Okay.
kind of glancing over at Sir Eldridge a little bit, trying to be as vague as he can as he's talking.
So you want us to break him out of jail?
I just said whatever means are necessary to get the man to talk. We need to know where they're getting their information, where their hideout is. Maybe that would lead to some more clues.
I mean, they seem to be pretty familiar with the tunnels underneath the city, the tunnels that the catacombs and the cathedral where we found the children. Maybe their hideout's down there. Maybe we don't need Raz at all. Maybe we can go find this hideout ourselves.
Maybe it's possible.
Maybe
But
the sheriff knows something.
Maybe.
if you, maybe he does. But if you waste time doing that and don't find anything, then they may execute Raz in the meanwhile. So up to
I think
you.
it's probably best if we split the party then.
Oh, agree.
Wouldn't it be a bad idea for y'all to go to the the base of a group whose leader y'all got thrown in jail?
They don't know our faces, though. The only ones who know our faces are the ones that were in jail, and well, 2 of them are dead, and 1's slated to be dead.
Are there anyone else that you know that is associated with them?
It seemed that the
At least 2.
waitress at the Banderhobb's Bat, Miley, seems she was at least familiar with them.
That may be a starting point for you.
And they one,
And the cook.
but the cook has been.
No, I mean the cook's seen us, and so is she.
Oh well, but the cook hasn't seen us with them. The cook was gone by the time we got there. With Raz, at least.
Yeah, but remember Raz told him to go lay low because we made him pretty quick. So him and Raz have talked about us.
They've talked about us, but he, as far as we know, doesn't know that we were with Raz that night. I mean, the only one that saw us with Raz and Thoradar and the other one, Taffy, are Miley and that dragon, and the Duke himself.
Well,
I mean, Sir Eldrick seems pretty strong. Maybe he could just break Raz out of jail.
I mean, you just punched a hole through a tree. You're pretty strong too.
Yeah, but jails are made out of a lot stronger things than trees.
I saw you breathe acid.
I can do that.
That acid and metal doesn't like acid.
I can also punch acid.
That's amazing. Where did you learn to do this, by the way? Harrison, where did you find this one?
he showed up in town, and he had some skills, so put him to work.
Where did he come from? What was his monastery called?
He looks over at him. I don't think I asked him that.
Oh,
It was called the monastery.
yeah, he doesn't know what it was either.
Hey, Exar, why don't we send the 3 that have never been seen in town to go question Miley about the guildless?
Don't you think it seems a little strange that 3 strangers show up in town asking questions about a secret organization in the town?
Exire, you could
Yeah.
write the questions you want me to ask in my book.
Yeah.
And I could ask her.
It doesn't work well.
That's a good idea. Maybe we could all just talk about it, though, and we could try real hard to remember it.
Or I guess one of us could go in with them.
I mean,
and
who
while
did
the
Miley
others wait
like?
outside.
Who did Miley like the most? My money's on Huck.
At that point, Galen hangs his head. She let me go back into the cook's area without getting mad at me.
Could be a plan. And then the others could go search the sewers.
Splitting
But
the party never ends badly.
He stands up and says, like I said, I have things to deal with back towards Baldur's Gate.
Before you go, is there any chance at all that you are familiar with Headmaster Faldor from the Daggerford College?
I think I've heard of his name, but I don't know him.
Doesn't know you any favors or anything?
I've never met the man.
Yeah. I was hoping maybe we get some assistance in this search from him and those of the college, seeing as we did locate their missing students, but
before I go, he fiddles around on his pouch and pulls out a little, what looks like a sack of coins and holds it out and says, here's 500 gold. This should give you enough money for food and lodging as you need it for a little while.
Fantastic.
I'll find
I'll
a way
take the
to
gold.
I'll find a way to message you to see how things are going.
Sounds good. Until next time, then.
Didn't you say that there was somebody that came to meet you in Baldur's Gate when you weren't there? After y'all got rent out?
Someone who came to meet me.
You know, you said it was a guild member and you were worried that something might have happened to him.
Oh,
I mean, JD went back
Oh,
to
that yeah,
escort
him.
someone.
Didn't you say that you were worried that he might be in trouble in Baldur's Gate also?
I wouldn't be worried about JD.
I haven't seen him, and apparently you haven't seen him as well, so I left Jenny there in Baldur's Gate as well, so I need to see what she's found, and hopefully JD turns up as well. Be careful with this Sheriff DePenis guy. He sounds like a bit of a wild card.
He sounds like a real dick, but he seems pretty
Hey.
nice.
You've never said anything more intelligent.
That's not true.
All right, it's good seeing you, Yarman. I'll be in touch. And he kind of pulls his hood up and kind of gets stealthy. This large man is just stealthing into the bushes.
Looks like a
Very
big
clumsily.
grizzly bear trying to make it
Yeah.
through the woods.
Yeah, it's just not working, but he's trying. All right, so as he goes off into the woods, we'll call it right there as you guys are gonna finish your long rest and discuss your plans. So we'll start there next time. And all right, so I guess we'll play this one. Kyle's is this Saturday, right?
Yep.
And then Josh is going to do the 27th. So we will either shoot for the 4th or the 11th there. One of those days. So
Special holiday episode.
holiday episode.
We all wear Christmas sweaters.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mean a
Christmas.
Christmas sweater.
Your best
Christmas
holiday
D&D
sweater.
sweaters.
I mean,
Right.
I won't, but you know, you can't tell if I am or not.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You just
You can
say that you are.
if
Yeah.
you just put a bow on your Sheriff penis, I'm sure we'll be fine.
I mean,
Is there like an overlay like from that you can put on?
We could do some graphic design with that picture there.
Oh my god, yeah. Just put a
We could just
I mean-
add an
I
ugly
mean,
Christmas
since-
sweater over the
we
top
could
of
put a
that
sweater over the
picture.
top and then put some ornaments on the trident.
I mean, since we aren't doing that campaign right now, we can always swap that picture out for JD's picture.
Yeah, we're good. It's
Since
definitely good.
Meridius hasn't really been.
Since we're holding on that for now.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll see you guys in a few weeks, and show back up next week for Kyle's campaign because I get to play in that one, and it's really fun when I get to play. So, all right, see you guys next time.